Live from inside a box of bloopies, it's the Grandma's Virginity Podcast, episode 26. On this week's show, Jackie steps out for a lovely evening on the town.
Whoa. So I had two full prostitutes start coming up to the car or whatever because it was so dark.
Yeah, they couldn't see that.
They couldn't see that it was a girl, Yeah.
You want to party?
The return of what's going on in the world.
Jackie?
I don't have anything to report.
Cat Osborne returns to the show with more tales of degradation.
Apparently the movie's very depressing and
because it's about you?
Well, no, yeah.
And the long-awaited return of Mr. Scoops.
What?
Almost boys.
Wait, did you learn Spanish, Mr. Scoops?
Sí, senor.
All that and a whole buttload more, baby. Get all cuddly, because here we go.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Grandma's Virginity Podcast, episode number 26. The big 26. The same age as Jesus Christ when he died on the cross. I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure.
Let me
that right?
fact check that really quick.
He was 30. 30.
No, I believe he was 33.
26.
He had 7 more episodes
All
to
right.
go.
Okay, well.
How old was he?
33.
Yeah, right. So with me, as always, is Ryan Ridley.
Hello.
Jackie Buscarino. And myself. And then we've got a special little chap sitting in the corner of the room by the name of Kent Osborne, ladies and gentlemen.
He had better things to do tonight, but now he's here.
So Kent's just going to sort of ride
Well, you know what
along
Kent's
with
going
us
to be? Kent's going to
quietly.
be quality control.
Yeah, quality control for the night. And
if we see him starting to kind of zone out, then
that's when we know it's time to switch the gears on the old rabbit. And he will. We're going to talk to him later
the old
too.
Rabbit, is that an expression?
Yeah. That's what they say in China.
Okay, it's you're the rabbit, I believe.
All
right.
All right. So here we go. Well, we've got
some good contest entries.
Oh yeah, we got some great contests.
I've been watching some of those.
That's pretty good, huh?
Finally.
Who's the kid that does the ones with the
Josh Manderville?
with the mouth,
the paper puppets.
Oh, they're so good.
Those are good, huh?
The Obi-Wan Kenobi one is fantastic. I mean, they're all pretty good. I mean, there's one or two that are back to the drawing board, but the rest of them are. I mean, I'm not going to say which, but you know.
Well, there's only 7, so
okay. Well,
the point is
good
we've
to
been
you.
getting a lot of good ones.
Yeah, and keep it up.
What's the deadline?
March 25th.
And what are the prizes? That Nintendo
Number
thingy?
1 is the Nintendo thingy.
Mm-hmm,
Number 2 is a night with you, Jackie.
Like intercourse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no. Sorry. That
up your virginity.
whatever, wherever it goes is fine. We'll play it by ear.
Is that really
Wait,
for real?
Is that really prize number 2?
Yeah. Is that
I would
really?
love that.
Okay, then it's prize number 2.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Not performing intercourse, but I'd go out on a date.
But
okay,
but
they have to get here, right?
Handle their own airfare, yeah.
Okay.
But not where they're going to sleep if they play their cards right.
Well, listen, does that okay? But
but it could be a girl too.
But does that mean
Even
that
better.
one of us has to foot the hotel?
Justin, they can stay here. You
No,
have a huge house.
Fuck that. Listen, no offense, fans, but I don't want some fucking Hannibal Lecter staying in my house. I don't know who you people are.
Oh, a brilliant psychologist.
They could stay here in this
Who
room.
happens to eat human beings? Yeah. So yeah, no, the contest is going well. I'd like to see more entries, but
so there's only 7.
yeah.
Well,
Or
but
each,
also
maybe.
the medium that stop shaking your head, Jackie. The thing is that they're the ones that we've gotten are the easiest to make. The sort of ones that are using still images.
Oh, so you think people are making
hopefully people are in the
featurettes?
yeah.
I feel like others
fully
are
animated pieces.
Yeah, and it takes more than a weekend, to really win a contest. That's what I'm going to tell you people.
Have you seen any of the entries?
I saw the one you made.
Oh, that's
the puppy
that
one?
was
That's a class
That
act.
wasn't really an entry.
Airbud and Alive.
That was more of an
Yeah.
example.
Oh, who used the guy from the Muppets?
I don't know, but
that
was
good
that was
too.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, well, there's that. Keep them coming, everybody. The contest is in full swing. We still haven't discussed the third prize, but we're cooking one up for you. So, Jackie's. Can you talk about your new career?
Noops.
Your new job?
No, she can't.
At all?
I don't want
Justin,
to. Why would I?
Pre-screen these
Okay,
topics.
fine.
Why
thought-
would I? It's
Jackie,
not
I
that
got
it's
one.
just that it's
Jackie.
boring.
She's busy.
It's
She's a
boring.
busy bee now, and
really
that's why
boring.
we've been late.
Yeah, it's
Partly.
hard.
Partially.
That's not my fault.
Well, tad. I'll take blame too. We're each 1/3 to be blamed. Oh, yeah.
That is not true.
Absolutely.
What is he talking about?
Well, no, what he's talking about is this issue I addressed, which is from now on we're only going to record on Sundays because you've got a full-time job now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a mailman.
She's a line producer.
Mailwoman.
A line producer.
Yeah.
She's the boss.
No, I work for the post office.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Ryan, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Any stuff you want to talk about? Any new things? What'd you do
Nope.
Saturday night? Anything in here in this room? Anything special in this room Saturday
Oh,
night?
I know what I did on Saturday night.
Huh?
What?
I cried so hard that I made myself jive.
Oh.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool.
Well, what movie were you watching?
I wasn't watching the movie.
You could have come here and hung out with all of your friends, but
These people are not my friends.
oh.
What? What do I mean?
When you're in a
Yikes.
state like that, I
Wait.
don't want to be around.
You don't think you could turn to me?
No.
Well, no, he was busy in here. What were you doing in
Were you
here
Frenching
late
someone?
Friday night? Ryan, you want to tell the audience?
Was
What
that
happened
girl
in
here?
this-
Was
in
that
this-
girl here?
Friday night. I don't know
Or
what
Saturday
you're talking
night?
about.
You want to tell
Were
the
you
audience
at their party?
what
You came?
happened Saturday night in this very room that the podcast is created for our listeners to hear? In this very room, Ryan.
I don't know what you're getting at.
All
What
right.
did he do?
What did he do? I don't
Did
know.
he do it?
I'm not going to say. It's for Ryan to tell our listeners.
Ew! Where?
Did you fool around?
That's what I want to know. Where?
Ew!
Was it on my chair?
Ew!
Was it on my chair or Jackie's?
Where was it, Ryan?
Where did it
where
happen?
did you do
Nothing
it?
happened.
Was it with that girl?
Nothing
Justin,
happened.
I don't.
Can
I
you
listen.
wink?
I
Was
girl?
that girl
I'm
here?
not going to say anything
Never
other than
Was
what I said.
that
I don't wanna
girl
talk
here?
about this.
Was that girl here?
I don't wanna
Was
talk
that
about
girl
this.
here?
Our listeners want to know, Ryan.
Dry heaving, eh, Jackie?
Well,
Well, what was that about?
My life is over
why,
and ruined.
Jackie?
I do have a good story for what happened to me on Friday night.
Let's hear it.
Did you
Please,
receive
yeah.
my texts?
Oh yeah, my God! What's going on with you Friday night? Here are the texts that she wrote to me that night.
You have to start out with my normal one first.
Okay. She starts at 10:26 p.m. completely sober. What's the occasion for your party tomorrow? I threw a party the Saturday after this night. And why are there going to be musicians there? And then I said, it's just a friendly gathering, and I was fucking with her about musicians. The next text, 12:46 a.m., 2 hours later. Why musicians? She spelled though, T-G-I-U-G-H. No fuck, like... And then I said, I was just teasing about the musicians. And then she responds, sucks. I'm in a cray lesbian cholo barabudo get jumped in Highland Park. And I'm like, what? Watch out for trouble out there. And then her response, yoy wouldn't bequeath it fucking crazy podcaster material. And I said, just be careful, fool. And then she said, ugh. And then I said, seriously, be careful.
Do you have like one of those
No
programs
response.
that you it translates your speech into text? Is that what happened there?
No, I have the cheapest phone known to man.
All I know is you were incredibly drunk based off of what you were texting me. It was
And I drove home.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Which is
So
the
tell
car was perfectly parked in the driveway.
What the
though.
hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, tell us what happened.
I don't care about anything anymore.
Even other people?
No,
If she starts giving stuff away, it's time to
I'm not gonna
get
give
serious.
God. Kent, what are you doing over there?
What? Oh.
Why are you
What's an
stopping her from
intervention?
this downward
Yeah,
spiral?
I'm worried about you.
I asked for some medication.
I can't give you antidepressants.
Yeah, what does he look
It's
like?
not helping me.
I'll help you any way I can.
Why don't you go to a doctor to get those?
I don't wanna.
So,
Okay,
Jackie,
so
what
what did you do
happened on
Friday
Friday?
night?
So on Friday, try to make it quick. It's bizarre. It sounds like something from like a David Lynch film. My friend was playing a show in Glassell Park, and I couldn't find it.
A band?
It's just one person. And I missed it. I started driving way down Eagle Rock Boulevard.
Philip and the
So,
one
like,
persons.
I ended up, like, I think in Boyle Heights or something by this Mexican restaurant. I was so lost. And
Is
I
that
was
like Mexican
this is
neighborhood?
bad.
Like a
Yeah,
okay.
it was. I was in gang territory.
Okay, all right.
Bad.
Wait, in Boyle's Height? Where is that?
Oh my god.
No, I'm serious. Like,
Boyle
give me
Heights.
Where? Like, what's the sort of
What is
idea?
this,
where...
like that?
Is that like
the
Eagle
tip
Rock?
Of East LA? Would that be like
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
go through? Yeah.
Oh,
Kinda
wow, okay.
east of Dodger Stadium.
Oh,
kinda
wow.
Southeast of.
All right.
And
It's a
so
nice
I pulled
area.
over to text my friend, I'm lost. Like, please use your iPhone to help me. I don't know what's going on. I tell him where I am, and he says, like, you need to get the fuck out right now. You need to turn your car around. And I was like, oh, no. As that's happening, a Mercedes SUV pulls behind my car.
Uh-oh.
And, like, I look, and I realize there's other kind of, like, parked cars around me. I'm in an alleyway with Johns.
With what?
Johns, like, for prostitutes.
Whoa.
So I had two full prostitutes, like, start coming up to the car or whatever because it was so dark.
Yeah, they couldn't see that.
They
it was
couldn't
a
see
girl.
that it was a girl, yeah. And,
You want to
and-
party? Ugh.
No, and they were hardcore, like, like, John Waters couldn't hold a candle to, like, his characters. I mean, these women were toothless. I saw one of the, like, their fucking vagina was hanging from their skirt. That's
Wow.
like how it was crazy.
Like, just like the lips
Yeah.
were kind
But
of.
I was
Well, that's
like,
the
I
market,
looked,
you know? Like, you got to see the
and
goods to know
I
what
told
you
my
want.
friend, okay, I gotta go right now. There's prostitutes, and he was like, "What's happening?" And then
Wait, tell me.
yeah.
Hold on. What'd you say? No, I have to go. What? There's
Jackie's
snow.
friend, Old Man Jenkins.
Yes.
So-
Snow,
yeah.
you say? No, prostitutes. Cross shoots? What's a cross shoot? Hold on. Don't go yet. No. Hey. Okay, good. Sorry.
no. Well,
I could go with that forever.
The SUV was their two pimps behind that had pulled behind my car. and, like,
Co-pimps?
They got out too, but it wasn't
What do
for
you mean?
trouble.
They're
They
two
they weren't
pimps.
looking for trouble. They really did think I was a customer. I turned this way, and the one lady saw and, like, said something, blah, 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 whatever, and they're like, oh, and then they walked on or whatever. But it was like pimps. Whenever you think of pimps, you think of, like,
It's hot out here
like,
for
you
a
know,
pimp.
yeah, just like,
Yeah.
with the fedora,
Yeah,
these
yeah,
ridiculous
yeah.
things. But, like, they
Awful
were
70s
they were
caricatures.
cholos. They were full on fucking gang
Jackie,
members.
you know what's amazing is that
This story gets
No, I want to hear
crazier.
more, but let me just say really quick, like, that could have been a major turning point in your life. Like, if you had sort of said, I'm going to talk to these guys, these Johns, and sort of, or the pimps, and sort of see
Yeah.
what's the deal here.
How
Like,
much
what's,
money can I make?
yeah, what's the story
Boyle
here?
Heights,
Yeah.
Ho by night.
You know, or maybe one of the pimps had come up and, just, hey, what's going on with you? And
Yeah.
But you just sort of clicked, sort of like a moment where you're like, hey, this guy seems cool.
I like talking to undesirables until
Yeah.
you actually are talking to undesirables, which I'll get into in a
Okay,
moment.
keep going. Keep going.
But I will say, I have often thought, like, I could totally be a call girl if I could pick the clients, like if they were handsome, but it never happens that way. Oh, which I have another story
it's
about
sort
my
of
friend
a
who
buyer's
was like,
market.
yeah, my friend has, like, poor little rich girl. Oh, well, I'll say that later, but, like, she's done it with, like, some bad people.
Okay.
Gross.
Well,
But anyways, that's another story. But anyways,
Yep.
so anyways, I turn around, I find my friend's show. That's a whole other bizarre thing. It's
Wait
like
a minute,
it's,
we're done with the pimps and the hoes?
yeah, because
Yeah, she got out of there.
I just got out. They saw that I wasn't, a man, and then they just,
Well, can't
carried
women-
on.
can't
Do they
women
sort
go
of
and-
tip their hat at?
No, there's just nothing. They just carried on to the
Good
the
day.
next car.
Good day to
Oh,
you.
I mean, they don't even go like, hey, maybe you're like a woman who wants to
I'm
kind
not going to put the window down. They're
Oh.
fucking gangsters.
Did you
Yeah.
ever figure out the address or the cross streets?
Well, I realized that this show I passed it. It's just that it looked like an abandoned, decrepit
all right.
apartment.
One of those
You
places.
got it. So, anyways, go to the show, whatever. That's a whole other story with, like,
What's the story?
the lead singer. I can't. Oh, you know what? I
The
can't
one
even.
guy-
What is our story that we're going to get then?
Well,
Okay,
she's
okay,
getting
okay,
to it,
okay.
Mr. Impatience.
Go to that show, and that was also weird. There was a guy who's, like, the lead singer of a band that was really popular in the 80s, but I don't want to say what.
Oh,
But
why?
He was because
Who
I
cares?
don't
Just
know.
fucking say
No.
it. Why?
He was there with his wife,
Uh-huh.
but he was trying to solicit an orgy
third
in the
party.
bathroom.
Awesome.
With,
Okay.
like, people, but it was
Rancid.
like older
Rancid.
people trying to recreate Andy Warhol's factory. That's what it reminded me of, and I was like, "This is the most pathetic
Please
thing
say
I've
what
ever
band.
seen."
Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Yeah, Toad the Wet
No,
Sprocket.
seriously, say.
Who's Toad?
Was it
I
banned
won't.
in
It's
the
not
80s?
even that great. It's
Well,
not
then
even
say
a
it. Then who
reference.
cares? Say
Because
it.
I
D.
just don't want to get
Snyder.
in
D.
trouble.
Snyder.
Who's going to get you in trouble?
I don't know.
The gods of fucking...
Well, because that's a whole other story. It's like they're. Like,
it's
they're
true. He wanted to... It's not like you're making shit up.
I don't know. That was another thing. So it was just bizarre, whatever. But I wasn't there that long. So
God.
then,
Stick to the main
Okay.
point.
there's a point here to the story
Uh-huh.
about undesirables. Speaking of
Okay.
undesirables,
All right.
So my two friends are there, like, hey, let's go drinking. Let's go to a bar. And I was like, okay, I'll go, but I don't want to go to anything like hip or I don't really want to be around people
Cool
like that type of thing. So like, oh, we have just the bar for you. Dusty's Bar in Highland Park. Have
boy.
any of you heard of it?
No.
No, you haven't, because it is in the center of the Garvanza district.
What's the
which
Garvanza
is
district?
gang territory.
This sounds like
Okay.
a Grand Theft Auto game.
Garvanza district actually is really nice, but it's gangs.
Okay.
The triads are trying
And
to move some.
it's a jail dyke bar. It's a jail dyke bar and a biker bar.
Dyke
jail
bar.
dyke,
What
which
does that
sounds
mean?
like you think, oh, this is like Lady Gaga, her
No, I
opening
just
telephone
think it's
video.
something horrible.
It is.
Yeah. I imagine like
Like
really
tough,
tough.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Like football players
Imagine-
with
but-
vaginas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but imagine
Ballpoint ink tattoos.
imagine a cholo, right? With
Yeah.
like, his
Is that
gang
racist,
tattoos.
by the way? That
Cholo?
phrase? Yeah.
No.
It's like the N-word.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's
it
a
is
little
not.
worse.
Is it really?
It is not.
All right.
Shut
Just
up.
making sure. Go continue.
They say it
Please.
in Knocked Up.
Please.
Right?
And there's El Cholo, the
Well,
restaurant.
yeah,
you
but think
fool.
about those old Disney cartoons. Some of the horrible. You think you're gonna depend on
Sure.
popular culture to dictate?
Yeah, what's racist?
Well,
All right.
Okay,
Keep
go
going.
on.
So we go in, and me and the other girl that I'm with are drunk, and then there's another girl in the party that's the sober one that's kind of like taking it all in. Like, we should, maybe this isn't good, but we've already gone in there. We're trying to be cool and not cause a
Yeah.
scene. And imagine too. So my friends, I think one is like she's gay, and so they're not spruced up, is what I'm getting at.
Is she
Like,
a
they're just
jail
wearing
dyke?
t-shirts and whatever. No, but you can, like, I'm the only idiot has a fucking faux fur coat on and like a dress and like heels and stuff in this bar. So there we go.
Wow.
And it's
Cinderella
women,
walks
it's
in.
women who are huge that are dressed like Mexican gang members.
Yeah.
So they have
Whoa.
like
Yeah.
shaved heads and cropped hair or whatever.
Hey, what's your name?
Oh.
Hey, sweetheart.
And then there's bikers.
Hey.
So you're like a lipstick lesbian.
I know.
Basically.
I was
No,
like
in this place, right?
murder,
Comparatively.
torture bound rape.
No. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
you were like
Yeah.
a stick of meat in their eyes, but you walked in like a lipstick lesbian.
Were you
don't
getting
know.
eyeballed?
Okay, well,
By the
I didn't know
jail
that because by that
dykes.
time, like I said, I had already been drinking or
Yeah,
whatever.
so
But
you were
anyways,
like-
so it goes like this: there's the jail dykes here,
Uh-huh.
the bikers here, which were like the friendliest group,
Yep.
and then again, real male gang members, crazy gang members.
Okay.
So we go sit down, and there's just like this table that's very close to the front door, and it's just like we're not in anybody's way or whatever. And sure enough, the one jail dyke comes over and is like, "That's our fucking table." Oh, okay. All right. Okay. And my friend Jamie's the one handling it. Whatever. It's like, okay, okay, we'll move. Yeah. You better move. Like, okay, we'll move then. Okay. So we go and move. And at that point, like, I just was like, oh, what a colorful bar. And I was just so out of it. So we move again to like an area where nobody's at. We find some chairs that were stacked up in a corner, and there's like 20 chairs, stacked in this corner. We grab the
those
chairs.
are my chairs,
We're
fool.
sitting. Oh, so then her girlfriend comes over and like kind of like pushes me a little and is like, "That's my fucking chair."
Oh,
and
My
she's
God.
they're all huge or whatever. And I was like, okay, you can have the chair. And it's just the whole night. We were only there maybe for like 40 minutes, and the whole night became that way. And it was when I went to go and like, I don't know if I was getting another drink or whatever, that's when I started looking around, and I was like, oh, I'm going to die. Like, I hadn't had that feeling because I actually witnessed like a gang shooting when I was in like high school or something. I hadn't had that feeling in like 100 years where I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right
some
now.
girl walked up to you and was like, "That's my feeling of panic."
oh no,
Yeah,
I
hey,
don't know.
give me that.
But you know what I mean? Like those surreal moments when you're looking at everyone's face in the bar and they all are like ready
Yeah.
to fucking kill you. And
Like everyone is looking at you.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I walked
you were
back.
like so not welcome.
No, and it wasn't cool. It
Let's
wasn't
go there
funny.
tonight, guys.
We walked into the mouth of a place like that. We
That
did
wanted
not
to spit you out.
belong, and they wanted to hurt us badly.
So every time they said that was their thing, it was not. It was just
Yeah, they were just fucking with
Yeah,
us to
yeah.
get us out. So finally, and then I
Holy
turned to
shit.
Jamie and I was like, "We need to leave." And she's like, "Thank you, you idiots! Like, we need to leave, but we didn't want to cause a scene or be stupid."
Yeah.
So as we were going out or whatever, then that group of jail dykes like started to follow us out.
Oh,
So
no.
we ran across the street and like just jumped into our cars and sped away like in a movie. And they were just like screaming, yelling at us from the street or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
they were about to kick your ass.
Oh, they were gonna fuck us up, and I would have been the first
Yeah,
sacrifice.
you were the weakest.
Yeah. The
Wow.
end.
Nice story.
It was really scary.
Hey, nothing like a night like that to help you remember that you're still alive.
Do you think that will make an interesting
true?
story?
No, I think you made it up.
I've got a story about me walking through Harlem at like 3 a.m. that I'll tell another time.
Why don't you tell it
Can't
now?
wait. Well, because it's time to move on.
Oh, Dusty's
right.
Bar. Everyone go there in LA. It's really cool.
Check it out.
maybe me and Justin will go there.
Yeah, let's go there.
Oh, you'd be killed.
Yeah, let's go there with shirts that
shit.
say. Let's go there
You
with
guys-
shirts that say, "You think I'm tough? You should meet my buddy."
You know what? Abed
He's
would
a
get on well there.
firefighter.
He'd do
Cool,
great.
Abed's been in jail.
Abed, yeah, he'd do.
course.
he'd do
I'm gonna
well.
go. I'm gonna play Animal Collective on the jukebox.
Yeah. Play
I'm
Morrissey.
going to play the Smiths.
Yeah.
No,
They had
they
a
like the
really
Smiths.
awesome dance floor and good 80s music
Yeah,
playing
they
the whole
love the
night.
Smiths.
They love
Yeah.
80s.
All right, so here's what we're
going
going to do. We're going to send Abed down to Dusty's Bar.
Oh, please. He'd
All right.
love it.
Okay.
All
They'd
right.
love him.
Kent, would you like to accompany him?
No, boy.
No?
Yeah, sure. Abed. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Kent, your assignment, you and Abed are going to
On,
go.
on the Friday night, on the gang
yeah,
night?
on gang night.
You'll be killed.
Friday night is gang night at Dusty's Bar.
Cut to, hey, do you need a chair? Hey, do you need a table?
No way.
I'll be like,
You-
I did cock tricks for Paris Hilton.
Jackie, can you just write down the name of the lead singer or what band he was in?
Oh, yeah. It's
Can you
not,
just-
you won't even know what it is.
Go ahead, just write it down.
Can you write down the address of where the prostitutes were?
All right, everybody, it's time for the second installment of
What's going on in the world?
Yeah, with Jackie Buscarino.
What's going on in the world?
Very popular new segment.
Yeah,
People
love
appreciate
it.
being informed by Jackie.
Hey, especially me. Let me
You
tell
know,
you,
this day
I
and
don't know
age-
anything.
Oh, then I'd like to hand it over to Kent because I have not been able to read the paper or AOL News
What?
or anything because of my job.
What job, Jackie? Tell us.
The
What's
job
going
that
on
I
in
have.
Jackie's
So I
world?
can't. I'm not informed. I already told you guys this in the house. I am not prepared because I haven't
Jackie?
been able to do anything
How
except
are
go
you?
to work and go to bed.
You have no clue about anything that's
I
going
did.
on.
I was telling Kent. This
Oh,
is
well,
where
then
I
tell
left
us.
off. No.
Tell
okay.
us what you just give
No.
us the first story.
I'm gonna sound like you. I've been
Hey,
out of it.
Come on.
Well, just come
nobody's
on.
judging here.
No.
Nobody's judging
Jackie.
you. Jackie.
I don't have anything to report.
What's going on in the world?
Anything, even if just a sliver.
No,
you
I'm
read an
trying. I'm
obituary?
really trying to think. I am.
Anybody
Super Bowl.
die?
Super
My,
Bowl.
you got it. My mind is
Oh,
mush.
wait, super what? What happened? There was a super.
I don't
There
even
was
know.
some
I
sort
know.
of- Bull.
There was a.
I know
on
the
a
Super Bowl
pretty
happened. It was the Packers and something
Fantastic.
else.
Oh,
What's going on in the world?
all right. Well, that was Jackie's news.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna talk to Kent now. All right, everybody, I gotta talk to Kent.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, how's it going? So wait, is
Good.
this isn't a Kent's closet? This is just a Kent.
This is just a little Kent interview because
Interview.
I've got some
This
information.
is a Kent ambush.
yeah.
Well, no, it's not an ambush. I'm loaded with some good, interesting nuggets that I want to hear about. And if I want to hear about them, I'm sure our listeners.
and wait, and this is because I talked to your sister.
Yeah.
And I told her a bunch of stories.
Yep.
Yes.
And listen, anything that you're uncomfortable, just
Just say pass.
I've got
Okay.
enough.
Pass. You
Well,
just say-
I don't want to obviously say anything that's gonna make.
Anybody upset? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Here we go.
No. All right.
Kathy Griffin story. Can you go there? Apparently you dated the hilarious redheaded comedian who
Yes.
who has loose lips and talks shit about everyone.
Yeah.
Any funny stories that you might want to share with us? How long were you with her for?
We really weren't with each other. We basically, when I first moved to LA, I was going to see a lot of comedy,
Yeah.
and this was before like Suddenly Susan, like before she was famous,
Yeah.
and I was like 24.
Oh.
And anyways, but I went and saw her, and I thought she was really funny. And then afterwards, she sat down. She was like, "Who are you? What's your?" Started talking to me, and then
Who are you?
there was a.
What's your deal?
But I
Sorry.
really think she's hilarious. So I was,
No, she is. And she
Really?
was really fucking funny back then, even more than she. Well, what I don't know.
Yeah,
I've always
well-
been a fan of her.
Well, it was an
stand-up.
exciting time because I'd go see comedy. It'd be like Jeanine Garofalo and David Cross. And,
Sure,
and
yeah.
Kathy, Bob Odenkirk, and it was like really exciting.
Yeah.
Scene here in
Sure,
in
yeah.
LA in the mid '90s. Anyways, So she started talking to me, and then she's like, there's a couple dancing and making out. She's like, that's going to be us in 20 minutes. And I was like, ha. And then Jackie's yawning.
Sorry, no. But
Ignore her.
I
know,
doing
I
it
know.
on purpose.
It's okay.
I'm
Ignore
sorry.
Jackie.
I'm sorry.
Do you yawn on
Continue.
purpose?
No,
anyways,
I didn't.
And then she invited me. She was having a party, and she invited me to the party.
That same night or another night?
No, it was like later that week. She's like, come
Okay.
to my party. And so I went to her party.
Wait, did you end up making out with her in 20 minutes? From that
No.
No, it was just a flirty thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
she kind of like flirted with me, and then she asked
gonna be us.
for my number. And then we talked on the phone for a little bit, and then she invited me to this party. So I went to the party, and it was great. I can't.
Don
like,
Rickles.
Don Rickles was there.
Oh,
really?
Paul
Charlie
Lynn,
Callis.
all the greats. Charles Nelson Riley, all the Charles.
Carson.
No, but it was
Johnny?
like Julie Sweeney was there, and Patton Oswalt was there, and I'm forgetting a bunch of people. But it was like I just sat there in the corner, and like everyone was getting drunk and laughing and being funny, and it was great. And then she told me to stay. When people were leaving, she was like, "Hey, hang
Was
out
it at her house?
Yeah, she was like,
What was her house like?
it was just it was an apartment.
Okay.
This is before Suddenly
Before,
Susan.
Yeah.
this is back in the olden
But
days.
I think she was about to like kind of
break.
blow up. Yeah.
Okay.
And anyway, so I helped her clean up, and then we kind of made out in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh, this will never work. I'm too old for you."
How old was she at the time?
I guess she was in
50.
her 30s, and I was 24. She was like, "What are we gonna say when we go to a restaurant? They're gonna be like, table for you and your nephew."
Uh-huh.
And,
Wow, she's doing bits.
Stand-up?
Yeah.
Doing her act for you.
Yeah. And meanwhile, I'm kind of a star fucker. Like I was like so excited to be around. Like I thought she was so great, and I was like, "No, we'll make it work." I was like, "I make love like a 40-year-old." And I remember and she was like, "I'm going to use that in my act," and I'm like, "No, I was kidding though." Like she thought I was being. Anyway, so and then she wanted me to come see her again, and I went to see her, and she kind of like ignored me the whole night.
Aw.
And then then I went home, and
She
then
was playing flirtatious games.
and then she called me, and she was like, "Hey, I'm sorry about that. It's just kind of like you're showing up to where I work." And I was like, "Well, you invited me."
God.
And then I said, "Well, do you want to go, get coffee or something?" And she said, "Well, no, I'm not really interested." She's like, "I'm kind of like at a place in my life where I want to date a guy whose car won't break down and who like can pay for dinner." And
Jesus.
I felt, and I know what she was saying, like,
Yeah.
But at the same, I was also like, I was leasing a brand new Mitsubishi Galant, like, I had it going on, like, I was working.
What were you doing? What were you
I was a
working
PA for at Nickelodeon, so I was
Yeah.
I was living the dream. I was getting my piece, and so she said that, and it really hurt. But I said, okay. I said, well, if you change your mind, call me back. And she said, okay. And I hung up the phone, and then called her back immediately and went, okay, look, I just have to, like, I'm going to try and convince you that we're supposed to be together. And
So you wanted her to be your girlfriend?
yeah, because I thought I was like, oh, I want to.
No, I get it.
I'm going to
Yeah.
date this cool comedian who
Sure.
knows all these cool comedians, and we're going to be like the.
You wanted to use her, Ken. She got
I
that.
guess
on some
well, it
level.
was exciting to be
Yeah.
like
All right.
that. She gave me attention, Anyway, so I gave like a 30-minute like really sincere
Ugh.
like.
God.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I was just like, when two people feel a connection like this, it's really
Wow.
it shouldn't be
You put
like
yourself on the line.
Yeah, it was.
And what was how was she taking this?
She was just listening. Like,
Did she say anything at all? Was
no,
she-
no, she let me talk.
Whoa.
Basically, my friend Scott described it as she drove away, and I grabbed onto the bumper and let her like drag me down the road for
Oh my God.
And she slowed down just enough not to kill you.
yeah
Did you say for 10 months?
10 miles. No. I mean, I talked for like 30 minutes.
Wait,
and
so that was
that was
it?
a metaphor.
Was that the end of the relationship?
No.
Oh,
So
it gets better.
And then I think she was like, well, that was all very nice, but I still am not interested in dating you. And I said,
Yeah.
okay. And then I went, well, don't forget me. And she went, I won't. And so I was like, ugh.
Oh my God.
So then,
End of chapter 1.
so then I watched her like get on Suddenly Susan, and then everyone loves her. And like in the back of my mind, I was always like, oh, that hurts. That
Yeah.
she, and so then fast
So
forward.
close yet so
Yeah.
far.
She could have been mine.
Yeah.
So fast forward
She's so
to
ugly.
like,
Jackie.
what?
It's fine. To each their own.
Jackie.
Go ahead.
1998, and I was hosting the Movie Lounge on
Yeah.
CBS. So I'd come a long way, and
You were probably, what were you leasing at that point?
I was leasing. I probably had I think I still had the Gallant.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh, nice. Good for you.
yeah. Anyways, okay, so a guest came on the show, and he was a writer, and he had written a book, fiction, but it was he told me that it was loosely based on Kathy Griffin. He was like friends with her, and there was a character in the book who was this, actress and I was like, oh, that's so funny. And I like told him the story, and he was like, oh, and he said, let's call her. So he called her and said, hey, Kathy, I'm here with this guy who knows you. He says you made out with him in your kitchen. And so she got on the phone with me, and she was like, okay, who's this? And I was like, Kent. I was like, I met you. And, I kind of.
Did she not remember you?
Yeah, well, she was like listening, and she was like,
oh, how hurtful.
But I mean, it was such a brief. It was a big deal to me,
Yeah.
but to her, it was another.
Sure. You were just
weekend.
another fucking dude.
Yeah.
Another
notch on the belt.
But the thing I remember, she said, she goes, no. She goes, do you have like brown hair and you're really sensitive?
Oh, nice.
So I was like, yeah. And I was like, well, anyways, it's good to talk to you. And she said, well, let's go out.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And so we went out.
Let's go out.
Where'd you go?
I took her. My brother made a stop motion animated film called More, and it was he was projecting it on IMAX. It was the first stop motion film ever made for IMAX.
Really?
Huh.
So he was having a big premiere, and
Was it a feature?
No, it was just a 8-minute short.
Okay.
Wow.
It was nominated for an Academy Award.
You've come a long way.
It sounds like Marge Simpson.
Can I meet your brother? Older and more successful.
Anyways,
Okay, go ahead.
so that was going on that week. So I was like, hey, do you want to go to this thing? So it was kind of cool because it made me look kind of cool. Like, it's my brother, and he made this film.
Yeah.
And then all my friends were like, Kent's here with Kathy Griffin. Like, that's
What the fuck?
what a star fucker, literally. And then afterwards, like, he had some of the sets from the movie, and we were loading them into the truck, and she was helping, and my brother was like, I can't believe Kathy Griffin's carrying sandbags. This is amazing. And so
What a sweetheart. That's nice
yeah.
of her, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, seriously, like, geez, okay.
she was really nice. And then, we spent like a couple weeks where we just kind of like, I'd hang out. She had a different house. She had a really nice house.
At that point.
Yeah, and she'd like tell me stories about Brooke Shields and
Brooke Shields
they're
and
all-
I. No, I'm just kidding.
but they're all really funny. But but she'd also like she told me that once she was in like a Wendy's, I think, and she was eating, and there were two guys next to her, and the two guys were like, "Hey, that's Kathy Griffin," and then the other guy was like, "No, that's not. That's just someone who looks like her." And the other guy's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I hate that bitch." And they started talking about, and she had to sit there and eat while they
Oh my
talked about
God.
how they
Oh.
hate her when she's sitting right
Holy
next to him, and they don't.
shit.
Yeah, it sounded awful to be.
So how deep did the relationship
Yeah,
go?
that's what I want to know.
like, did we?
Well,
Bone?
I mean,
Yeah.
Did we have like nicknames for each other?
Yeah.
How
did you,
long did
and
you
did
date
you?
for?
Yeah. How
No,
long-
I guess a couple weeks.
And
that's it?
and was there any? Did you?
Intercourse?
Yes. Yes.
Lots of
How
it?
was it?
Is that wrong that I say that? Or?
No,
No,
what?
I
Of
don't-
course
I
not.
think
I
she
mean,
should-
if
she'd
I
be
talk
proud
freely
now.
about all the intercourse I have.
yeah,
Freely
Yeah,
and
right. You didn't
openly.
talk about
Yeah, well-
what happened in the garage.
yeah. Well, you know,
Because nothing happened in the garage.
yeah. He's.
But
pleads the fifth on that one.
so first of all, your sister's intelligence was a little off. I believe she said that Kent dated Kathy Griffin for 2 years.
What?
No. That's not true at all. Not true at all. No.
That's
no.
what you- then that's
No,
what you
sir.
told me.
No, you're fucking telephoning it all
No,
whacked out.
no.
I have what she
Oh, no,
wrote
you know
right
what?
here in hard facts.
I know what you're thinking. Someone I work with, he actually dated her for a couple years.
Yeah. Well,
Who?
Backstabber.
Okay, hold on. Is there any interesting stories
You don't
in
know.
regards to the sex that you might or might not have had with Kathy Griffin? It's okay if you don't want to talk about it. I would
there
be a
something-
bad.
is there
I would
something
be
in
a
your
bad
notes?
interview if
Is there
I
something
didn't.
in your notes, Justin?
Yes.
I'm trying
not
to
gonna
remember
say.
what I told your
I'm not
sister.
going to say what it is.
Can you give
This
Kent
is
a
like
hint?
I did a pre-interview.
Yeah,
It's like
with
your
my
sister's
sister.
the producer, and
Yeah,
now you're like Jay
exactly.
Leno. Going,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
so what's
The first time it's ever happened.
From
this
now on,
way.
will
It's
Amy
amazing.
do all the pre-interviews?
Maybe I should.
I understand you're really bad at oral sex.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second.
Is that not the story?
Yeah, that's it. Let's hear it. What happened?
So I heard once Kathy Griffin farted in your face while you guys were...
Yeah, I don't know if it's that, but what is it? I don't know what it is.
I don't think she would care but she apparently I'm bad at oral sex. She gave me some pointers.
Like what happened? Like
What happened?
Yeah, like
What'd
what?
she say?
I want to hear the pointers, and I'm sure all the male listeners in the crowd want to hear
Yeah,
them too.
she said I was too a little too eager.
Let me see. Show us. On
Oh
the microphone.
God.
No, that doesn't translate over
He'll
the radio.
do it.
She said I remember she took my arm and she said she like kind of started like I'd do it to one of you, but I
No,
can't
just
reach you.
say it like gently.
She was like, yeah, she was just kind of like
circular,
barely touching my arm with her finger.
Okay.
And just like barely touching it. She's like, you feel that? You feel that? It's like barely. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, yeah, that's what you have to do.
Jackie?
Wow.
What do you think about that?
I don't even know what
Showing
that
the
means.
kid the rope.
But I mean, it's not for every woman, right? It's just for.
Well, Jackie, how do you prefer?
That's what she.
I'm going to show you
My
my
arm
finger
being
on my arm.
tickled?
Yeah,
My arm? I
now
love
show
my arm
me-
being tickled.
No, just
Yeah, and
What's
do you
wrong
like
with
it
your
harder
arm?
than that?
this way,
Yeah.
or
So
what
you were
happened to your wrist?
okay.
I'm half Jewish. That's
Yeah.
hair.
So Kent, you were too eager is the problem. You
I
were
guess,
like,
yeah, a little too excited.
Oh,
interesting. So she set you straight.
Yeah.
How old were you at that time?
40.
No, 30? 29, 30? 29.
That story's actually.
Wait, so was this before your long-term girlfriend?
This is while she was married and living in Australia.
Oh boy.
Wow.
That story
Wow,
actually touches
Jesus.
me because it's it shows that I'm serious. It shows that you wanted something and then you couldn't get it, but then you got a second shot at it.
Yeah, that's great.
So
the
how
weird-
did it end?
Oh, okay, I was just going to get to that. The weird thing is that she seemed kind of guarded. Like she wasn't like, oh my God, you're amazing. I want to marry, whatever. But I think the last time I saw her, I dropped her off and she said, you can't come inside. And I was like, okay. And then she goes, well, walk me to my door. And then I walked her to the door. We made out. And she's like, okay, come in for 5 minutes. And then we got inside. She's like, you have to leave. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And then she was like, wait, just stay for 10 minutes. And then
What the fuck?
And it was like that all the way until we got I was actually like naked. And she's like, you should go. I was like, but anyways,
has
my
she
God,
ever
that
been
is
married?
so
Did she have
weird.
kids? or
she
did
she hadn't been married at that point.
Was she
But-
doing
but
a
does
bit?
she-
Was that like her?
No, I think
No.
she was just who
Like
knows?
crazy?
I mean,
Crazy?
I kind of get
Crazy.
it now that I'm older because you're just like you want things to be special and you don't want to like rush into things and I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
Does she have kids?
And also, I think in her defense, I get really weird around famous people. Like I just get really excited and happy and
Yeah.
and I think she was probably like creeped out by it or
Yeah.
or
Huh.
at least like a little guarded. But anyways, she ended up going out of town to work on Muppets from Space.
Oh, it's a great
Wow.
movie.
Yeah, and
I haven't seen it.
so she said, I'm going away for a month. I'll call you when you get back
Yeah.
or when I get back. And then I was like, okay. And then she was gone and I, just, we didn't like stay in touch. And then she never really called me and I kind of started dating someone else. And,
Yeah.
but then a couple years later, I
Whoa.
was at, Jenny
It's truly
McCarthy.
meant to be.
I was
Oh, yeah, the Jenny McCarthy. So
Yeah,
let's
I was-
segue into that.
I was at Jenny McCarthy's wedding
Yep.
and she was there and she was like, hey, Kent. And I was like, hey, Kathy, Kath.
Kath. Hey, Kath.
Hey,
Kid girl.
Kent and Kath, the
Hey,
romance
Red.
of the ages.
But and we didn't really talk or anything, and we just kind of like said hello, and then a couple weeks later, my brother called me and he's like, "You can turn on the Martin Short show. Kathy Griffin's talking about you."
What?
And I never saw it, but he explained it to me that she said, "I was at this wedding and I ran into an old. Well, he's not a boyfriend. He's like a tryst. I ran into a tryst, and I ran into a tryst, and he was with someone else, and it was really awkward.
Were you? You had a date?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
why I was at the wedding. Yeah,
Oh.
The date
And then-
brought you. Who is this person that knew Jenny McCarthy? That's a whole
no,
nother
that's a whole
story.
other story. Huh?
Go ahead.
But anyways, and she was like saying, and Steve Martin went, was he with a guy, or he made like Steve Martin made a joke.
Not Steve Martin.
Wow.
Steve
It
Martin
was
Short.
Martin Short was the host, and Steve Martin was the other. She
Whoa.
was sitting in between.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve Martin.
And I was still like, "Hey, she's talking about me." Like I was
Yeah.
still
Wow.
like still.
What was the
how
point of
cool.
her
So then what
story?
happened?
Yeah.
Well, and then she was like, "Actually, this isn't even funny, and there's no point." And so she like, it was kind of, it wasn't even a good.
Wow, but it was on her mind enough to bring
so
up
do you
on
think
a
you
TV
should
show.
contact her?
Now?
No, I think
Yeah.
she's with.
Yeah, she's married.
Yeah.
Didn't her husband like steal a bunch of money from her and then all this crazy shit and then now
Yeah, I think
Ken,
so.
you
Single
need
again?
to do something.
she's get in there and say,
No,
"I'd never
fight
steal
for her,
from
Ken. You
you."
fight for
Yeah.
Kathy
She
Griffin.
loves you.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
meant to be, Ken.
Right, that was the Kathy Griffin tale, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
none of our 80% of our listeners have no idea who
Okay,
Kathy
well, look
Griffin
her
is.
up. She sounds
Well,
like this.
that-
Hey, it's me, Kathy Griffin.
But she was in Pulp Fiction, so they might
Yeah.
know her.
She's
Okay,
not in Pulp
real
Fiction.
quick.
Yes, she is.
Um,
She is.
really?
She's one of
She
the many
witnesses the car
groundlings.
crash.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so really quick, getting back to the Jenny McCarthy wedding,
Yes.
something strange and weird happened with Jenny and Jim Carrey. What was that?
Fuck.
They got married.
No, they never got married.
Oh, really?
Okay, so basically, I can't believe I told all these stories.
Yeah, come on, spill the beans,
All right.
buddy.
Because I came by to drop off bottle caps. Your
Oh,
sister,
this
Yeah,
all
I
happened
know.
when you came by, like
yeah,
just
your sister
randomly?
like did a status update where she's like, "Where am I going to get bottle caps?" And I have like thousands of them.
Yeah,
Like,
I saw
and
that
you
bag.
want to go
It's
out
out of
with her.
control.
And you want to go
and
out with her.
and I was like,
Wait,
and
what?
so I was like,
You heard me.
I want to go out with everybody. I'm so lonely. I just want to have sex.
Kent.
I went to Sundance and no one had sex with me.
Oh, buddy.
Did you try?
Yes, to a humiliating degree.
Is it because they were all really young girls?
I don't know.
What were they, like 20?
They were all like you. Bunch of stupid, dumb. No, I'm just kidding.
Anyways,
They were too young, Ken, probably.
Well, who cares?
Anyways.
So what happened at this wedding? Weird situation with Jenny McCarthy and Jim Carrey.
Okay, so I'm at. Well, it wasn't Jim Carrey wasn't in the picture yet. This was when Jenny McCarthy got married. Remember that movie Diamonds?
Yeah, the director of that.
Hey, everybody, remember Diamonds?
Yeah, no, I don't. But
anyways, it was a movie. It was like an independent film with Kirk Douglas.
Yeah, and Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd. Mm-hmm. And Jenny McCarthy was in it, and the director was the son of Elizabeth Montgomery
From
Bewitched.
and she was married to someone famous, John
Stamos.
Asher.
Oh.
Hurt.
Or no, his name was John. Anyways, the director of that movie was getting married to Jenny McCarthy, and I was at the wedding, and excuse me.
hold on to your seats, ladies and
Crying.
gentlemen.
He's choking.
The story's great. No, I'm just trying to figure out how much. Okay, so we're at the wedding, and they throw the bouquet, and then they throw the garter, and I catch the garter. I catch Jenny McCarthy's garter.
Whoa.
Yeah. The person that who my date was at the wedding, she and I she broke up with me that night.
Oh, boy.
Whoa.
Because she saw the sparks between you and Kathy Griffin.
Yeah, maybe that was it. Yeah. No, I think it was like, don't go to a wedding if you've been dating someone for a month. Don't go to a wedding.
What is that about?
Well, she said that she realized that we were never going to get married.
Oh, boy.
But she had said, hey, let's get a room at the Four Seasons. So we don't have to go back to your apartment or my apartment. We can, after the wedding, just go to the Four Seasons and like fuck all night. I was like, that's great.
And instead?
So we got back to the Four Seasons, and she was like, this isn't going anywhere.
Oh, my God.
And she broke up with me, and then the room was like $600. Like, I was just
Did you
like,
still stay in the room?
yeah, it was awful.
Both of you.
It was like one of the worst nights of my life.
God.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say fuck this and then leave and
Stick the bill on her.
yeah.
Anyways, but whatever.
He's not a monster.
But the point is, I caught Jenny McCarthy's garter.
Wow.
A couple years later, I was in Las Vegas at a.
Yeah.
What?
Out of sunglasses?
No, sorry. I'm just realizing I'm like telling this as slow as possible. So, this is how desperate I am for people to listen to me.
No, please.
Okay. So, a couple years later, I'm at Las Vegas.
That's also your catchphrase. Okay, yeah, so.
Okay, yeah.
Stop.
But
Let it go.
just cut all that I just
shut
did.
up.
That's not funny. That's
No, it's
all
fine.
that.
I
Okay.
want to hear it.
It's like a breakdown. All
We'll
right.
be the judge of that.
Keep
Okay.
going.
So, cut to fast forward 2 years later, and I'm in Las Vegas, and I'm at a party at one of the casinos. They're having a like stupid party where it's like famous people are at the party.
Yeah.
The Gold Coast.
No, it was at the Venetian.
I know. Gold Coast is for 80-year-olds. That's where my grandma goes.
Okay, it was at the Venetian, and it was like the Warner Brothers lot or something. Or I can't remember.
Stable of actors.
Yeah, it was some party, and like Allison Hannigan was there, and like.
Ooh, the stars are out.
I'm trying to remember. It was like a lot of TV stars, but it was like famous everywhere you looked. There was like a famous person.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I was walking to the bar, and I saw Jenny McCarthy and her husband like walk by me, and I was like, oh, it's been 2 years. She's not going to remember me. So I just walked past her, and then I heard, hey! And she like grabbed me. She's like, you catch my garter and you don't say hi? You fucking asshole. And,
Whoa.
And meanwhile, like everyone's looking at me like, wow, he knows Jenny and they like hug me, and she was like so nice and like made my night. I was just like, that was great that she remembers. So then cut to a couple years ago, and I'm going up to Sundance, and my friend Gareth worked on this film, I Love You, Philip Morris.
Yeah,
just came out.
A great movie.
And so Jim Carrey's there for the premiere, and he says, oh, we're driving up. And he said, oh, by the way, your old pal Jenny McCarthy is going to be at the
This is what Jim Carrey said to you?
at the screening. No, my friend Gareth.
Yeah.
He said, hey, you're Jenny McCarthy. And I said, oh, wow. And everyone was like laughing at me. They're like, oh, she's not going to remember you. And I was like, actually, she will. I said, and I told the whole like Las Vegas story where I said, actually, you couldn't be more wrong.
Yeah.
I saw her 2 years later. She not only did she remember me, she grabbed me and hugged me and made a joke, and like she's going to be excited to see me.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, okay, wow, I didn't know that. And then
Pressure's on.
so we go to the movie, and then afterwards we're going to this party, and we're like kind of standing, like waiting to get in. We're like up near the door, and there's like steps, and we hear this guy go, make room, and it's like Jim Carrey's bodyguard, and he's like, get out of the way, everybody. And Jim Carrey's like, hey, Jesus, Andre, calm down. down. He's like, you don't have to.
But seriously, keep
Oh, but
doing
I bet he
keep doing
loves
it.
it. Yeah,
keep
he
doing it.
just like we
loves
planned.
it.
Yeah. So Jim Carrey and Jenny McCarthy walked by me, and they start going up the stairs. And this is like a lot of people.
Yeah.
This is like
leaning in.
Yeah, just everyone
Waiting
is
to
like watching
see what happens
yeah.
with you and Jenny McCarthy.
And I go, Jenny!
No.
And so she's standing on the stairs, and she and Jim Carrey both turn around, and she looks at me, and I go, I caught your garter.
Oh.
Do you remember me? At your wedding. And she went, hey, how are you? And meanwhile, Jim Carrey is just like looking around. Like,
Oh my God.
like, what is going on? And she's like, good to see you. And they both turn around and walk in. And I just like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, I'm turning into my mother. Like, I had just that week, like, yelled at my mother for being an annoying star fucker. And I was like, I couldn't, like, as the words were coming out of like, I could have said, hey, it's me. I'm friends with Louise. And we met, like, a lot. Like, I could have done it cool.
Yeah.
Instead, I was like, I caught your garter.
At your ex-husband guy you
Yeah.
married, but now you're with Jim
Divorced,
Carrey.
and now you're with him. And
I'm sorry I brought this up.
I'll be able to catch another garter when you guys get married.
Oh,
yeah,
and I'm
once
sorry
a
your
day.
son's autistic.
And
Yeah.
also, I'm
it was
hello.
the worst. I was the worst.
They just turn to look at all your friends and
I had
just them going,
4 of my best
"Damn,
friends, like
Cam."
4 of my closest friends. It wasn't even like I did it in front of strangers.
Uh-huh.
I did it in front of people that have known me for years. Like,
who you had already said pretty clearly.
yeah, she won't remember.
Jenny
you.
will recognize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
The next day, I woke up. I I opened my eyes and I was like, I wonder. Like I just like I remembered.
Yeah.
Like
the humiliation.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I murdered someone last
Yeah.
night. Fuck.
Yeah. That always happens. There's that brief moment when you wake up and the humiliation is hovering above you.
Yeah.
And then it's like there's a pure moment, and then all of a sudden it comes crashing
Yeah.
down.
And I went into the party and I took my jacket off and I took my shirt. I put my shirt inside out. And I took my hat. Like I wanted to look different.
Oh
in
my
case-
God.
And anyone who had seen me would reckon, it was the worst.
Wow.
Well, the Kent roller coaster goes on.
Yeah, I mean, I
Did
have
you-
more,
did you
but
get
I don't know.
anything
If...
free at Sundance in your goodie bag?
Yes.
Did you get any makeup?
I didn't get any. I got something. I got some certificate for makeup or something. Yeah.
Could I have it?
Yeah. But I also got a hat and then I got a do not disturb sign that I was going to throw away. And I looked at it and it says good for 3 nights at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas.
Oh, I went there with my grandmother.
For a suite.
It's
Really?
Whoa,
so
that's fucking
nice.
awesome.
With
Ken,
$200 towards chips and $200 towards the spa.
Whoa!
When are
Yeah.
we going to Las Vegas?
You wanna go?
When are we going to Las
That
Vegas?
is cool, man.
I can bring one person.
Oh,
Jackie, go.
I mean, it won't be weird.
Jackie, why don't
do
you...
I have to do? I
Yeah.
want to go, but I don't want to.
Hey,
do,
listen,
I don't want to do
Jackie.
things.
Just
I wanna
hey,
go.
Jackie.
Jackie.
What
You
happens
love it.
happens. Jackie, it's Vegas.
It is
Go
the
with
nicest
it.
looking hotel
Jackie.
in Las Vegas.
Jackie.
Whatever happens
maybe
in
you're,
Vegas stays
maybe you're
there.
the next Kathy Griffin.
Oh, don't say that. She is so. She's so ugly.
Jackie! That's me, Kathy Griffin!
Okay,
Kurt
so
Griffin.
I have one last story. I don't know. We
Can't
can cut
believe
it
you
for
almost
time
threw
if
that
we need
away.
to.
I
but-
wonder how
Yeah.
many people
Jackie,
threw it
yeah.
away.
Jackie, hold on. Let me continue to move the show forward.
Shut up.
You got in. You had a movie get into the Berlin Film Festival.
Did you
And-
go to Berlin?
No,
It
it's
was-
like next week.
Okay.
Do you get to go?
No, I was gonna go, but I couldn't. I didn't want to take off work.
And
So
you have
lucky.
crazy stories from the set of that movie because you had sex with the actress in front of everyone.
Wait, who told you that?
I don't. This is
that's-
from my pre-interview. Is
That's
this,
Amy.
yeah. Is this true?
I just can't believe I told her that.
So like was that for the movie or was it
Uh,
just like,
How long were you over here with the bottle caps?
well,
like
hold-
an hour.
Well, hold on. Tell
And it
me
was
this.
awful too because I never took off my coat.
Uh-huh.
Like I was like I thought I was gonna drop them off and leave, and then I just started like babbling, and then I think I stood there for like an hour, and she just kept going, "You're hilarious," and kept touching my arm and kept saying, "You have so many stories." And I was like, "Here's another one," and I
Yeah.
never like took off my coat. It was
Every time she touched your arm, it activated another story. It was
Yeah.
like a candy
Ah,
scene.
story cute.
yeah.
So what is this? You had,
And I drove in the rain. Like, it took me like an hour to get here to give her that she was making like she needed one. She was like, I was going to go buy a 6-pack. She just needed a
At
couple.
the end, did you get a date with her?
No.
You
I'm quitting while I'm ahead. She touched my arm.
all right. Well, so wait. Tell me really quick about this movie.
Oh, yeah,
Was it
so-
for the scene? You had sex with the actress
Yeah,
in front
well,
of everyone?
it's another Joe Swanberg movie.
Okay.
And he does, he's no stranger to graphic simulated
Sure.
sex.
Yeah.
And so we were making this movie this summer, and the actress, who's in the movie. I'm sure she wouldn't mind saying that she and I like had a little on-set romance. My penis went into her vagina
During a take? Like,
no.
Will?
Well, I don't.
Weren't
Well, actually,
you nervous? I mean, how do you?
well, we were simulating it, and the camera was on her face,
Yeah.
and we were trying to do this take where she's supposed to like. It's basically a movie about making a movie, and she's supposed to keep looking into the camera, and it's fucking up the take, and the director gets pissed and walks out of the room. So we were trying to do the scene. It was kind of complicated because she wasn't getting it right. He wanted her to look at the camera, and meanwhile she was like grinding on top of me, and I was like wearing a condom. And at a certain point, she just said, "She goes, hey, is this cool? Can we just like have sex? Because this is actually starting to like chafe, and I think it would be."
Oh my God.
But she said, I think it would be easier to just have sex because then I won't have to be pretending to have sex. Like I'll actually be having sex, and I can.
Holy shit.
Huh?
And so
Lucky roll.
she said, yeah, is that okay? And everyone kind of looked at me, and I was just like, I sure. And
This is why I don't want my girlfriend to be an actress. This is exactly why.
no, but this wouldn't happen.
Yeah, she's
Terrified.
gonna have to do
Wait,
scenes
wait,
like
wait,
that.
wait, wait.
She's just gonna have to.
Were
do
you
scenes
had you
like
already
that.
started the on-set romance with this actress before this?
Yes.
Okay, so you'd already had sex with her.
Yes.
Okay.
Were you guys both single, or was this sort of some like?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure
No,
she didn't have a boyfriend that was like really insecure about her?
Who might hear this?
About her acting?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Um,
Not to make this about me, but my girlfriend is potentially up for a role opposite Joe Swansburg. Swanberg, which shoots in Missouri in March.
Yeah.
I'm a little frightened.
I heard that they chafe real easily down in
Oh,
Missouri.
Jesus Christ.
In March.
I'm going to
Sure, there's a lot
fucking
of
kill
chafing.
myself. All right.
Okay, so wait.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you proceeded to have full-on penetrative sex
yes.
with the actress in front of everybody.
Yeah, but the camera was on her face.
All
And
right.
scene!
Wait, and how was that for you?
It was a little weird.
But you kept your boner.
I was just like, it's a living.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
But that's when
Wow.
the camera panned down to you and you
You're
turned to
no
it.
stranger to this, though. Like,
To having sex on camera?
yeah.
Yeah. What?
Aren't
Well,
you?
hold on. What is this movie called? Are you allowed to say?
It's called Art History.
Art History. And when does it come out? When can our listeners grab a hold of this one?
Well, it's playing in Berlin,
Okay.
and that's all I know about it right now.
Boy,
And
you are like Joe Swanberg's
Yeah.
Robert De Niro, huh?
And I produced it too.
Yeah?
So I had one movie I produced got into Sundance. Another movie I produced got into Berlin.
And starred in.
yes,
And the other movie is called Uncle Kent.
yes,
And you're
Wow.
the main character.
yeah,
You're Uncle Kent.
yeah. And the New Yorker said I'm Swanberg's warning to his generation
Warning?
not to end up like Ken Osborne.
Are you
Whoa.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Why?
Terrible.
Apparently the movie's very depressing and
Because it's about you?
no, yeah.
Well, tell us.
Well, I mean,
Explain.
he came out. He's like, I'm gonna make a movie about I'm gonna like make a movie like kind of like a weekend in your life, and
And it's literally about you because I read the synopsis. It's about an animation writer.
yeah.
Okay.
And we shot in my apartment, and it's like my cat's in it. And I drive
my
my
God.
car, and it's
Uh-huh.
like he would say like, "What would you do on a Wednesday night?" And I was like, "Oh, I'd probably get drunk and do a little work, and I'd probably go on the internet and."
And so they shot all that?
Yeah. So he would just shoot that, but we never were like, let's make a movie that's going to be a statement about loneliness and desire. But that's what all the reviews are like free therapy for me
Wow.
because I'm reading these reviews. The people who like it are like,
Oh, my God.
are like, this is like this one guy did a review where he's like, I saw Uncle Kent, I really liked it, and it was really funny in parts and also sad, and I pray I don't end up like the main character.
Oh,
Whoa.
God.
Why? What happens in the movie?
Do you die?
Yeah, I guess you just have to see it. No, it's
Yeah,
just,
I want to. I kind of.
You're now.
Do you just end up lonely?
Are you like pining after some girl in it or something? I think
it's
I read.
just kind of it's like a guy who's 40 and he's kind of choosing to not have relationships,
Uh-huh.
but he has kind of relationships with people online, or he has like relationships with people that aren't available. I guess me.
Yeah.
But yeah, the New Yorker said I'm the descendant of the anti-hero from a Henry James novella called Beast in the Jungle.
Oh, my God.
And I was
Kids?
like, shit. So I ordered that from Amazon. I've been trying to read it, and it's really hard to read. 'Cause
Uh-huh.
It's like really
Yeah,
well written and wordy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what's going on. It's not like a Stephen King book. It's like
Yeah.
it's like they never knew what discussions led
It
to
was a
what.
cold winter's eve. I was penning
What?
a young
I don't-
lady
what
in
the hell?
the far-off hills of Moorcrest.
What language is this?
But I'm
There's
trying to
no
read it.
chance I'll ever meet her in person. Unavailable.
All right. Well, that was the Kent
That was
smorgasbord.
That was a depressing. We ended on a
Yeah.
depressing note.
Well, hey, what do you want from me?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's life.
All right, everybody. Special treat here on the Grandma's Virginity podcast. Our resident celebrity gossip columnist, Mr. Scoops, is back.
Ahoy! Senoritas and senoras! Arriba!
Finally.
Yay.
Hey.
Lost in South America. What?
Como estamos, boys?
Wait, did you learn Spanish, Mr. Scoops?
Si, senor.
It's yes, sir, I believe.
Yes, indeed. You are a pretty fast learner.
So, Mr. Scoops,
Mr. Scoops is back.
you're back, and
Senor Scoops.
we've been sort of left in the lurch here. We got
I'm sorry about that.
We got a cryptic voicemail that sort of cut off in the middle. Didn't really get the answers we wanted about.
Yeah.
I was having some problems. If Mr. Scoop is to get personal,
Please.
having a few problems with my wife, and
Wow.
so I went to LAX just like Deepak Chopra says.
Yeah.
What? Did he write a travel guide or something?
No, I think it was in the taxi on the way there, but
Was he on the radio or?
Hey,
it was a book on tape.
Cut him a break, Ryan. I mean,
I'm
is
just trying to
this a witch?
I'm
witch
trying
hunt?
to.
It's not, Justin. You always say it's a witch hunt. I'm just trying to
He's-
get
he's
clarification.
just
Trying to be Spalding Gray here.
Let
Monologist?
Yeah.
so
well, Justin, he's a monologist doing a one-man show, apparently.
Mr. Scoops,
I had monology in the war.
Tell us what happened on your trip. I mean,
All right.
I'm
Sounds
so
like Justin-
excited to hear
yeah,
it.
Well, the first plane I wanted to take.
Yeah.
That was going international. And you know where it was?
Where?
To Lima.
Oh,
Lima,
wow.
Over the
Peru.
Lima bean.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
All right. Well, that sounds
So
fun.
what
I've never been to
happened?
South America.
Lima, la Lima.
Oh, wow.
Mr.
Listen to
Scoopico
that.
de Lima.
Hey, I'm-
Oh, my God, I feel like-
Lima.
You know,
Yeah.
Justin, I've traveled a bit around the
Arriba.
world. You never have, so I'm interested in hearing about other cultures and
Oh, really?
experiences.
Hey, guys,
and,
break
yeah.
it up.
Tell me. So what, Mr. Scoops?
Well, I immediately got off the plane and bought myself a taco. Those Lehman tacos. Amazing,
Wow.
amazing.
That's-
Eating all the time.
That's
Yep.
oh my
I didn't know they had
goodness. I'm
tacos
just-
in South
Oh,
America. and
boy,
Peru.
you need to travel more, like Mr.
Wow.
Scoops.
Uh-huh.
Then I got off the plane and hired a burro.
Whoa!
yeah,
a
it's
real.
a donkey.
It's a donkey,
A
but
real
who
burro?
burrows like a beaver.
Oh my God!
You wouldn't believe all of the things that we did.
This is so neat.
Where did you live when you were in Peru?
I lived in Robarino.
Oh
Is that
God!
a-
I've heard about Robarino.
Yeah, Robarino.
I've heard about
What
that
is
place.
that? Is that a village or is
I'm
that a?
Rinny Robarino.
I've heard about that. That's a great
Wait
place.
a minute. It's
It's like a small little coastal village.
Little coastal
it sounds like John Travolta's character from Welcome Back, Kotter.
Well, you decide.
Hey, are
which
you-
one came first?
Are you insinuating that he made the place up?
Their main
Because
food
I
there
mean, Brian, would you give the guy a break?
in Robarino, the
Jesus
main
Christ.
foods are fish and pizza pies.
Oh, that sounds delicious, Mr.
Yeah.
Scoops. So,
You betcha.
Mr. Scoops, this whole thing, it just
they
sounds
make,
like.
Lumpy.
they make pizza pies in a small village in Peru.
Yeah.
What? Why would you ask that? Why would you say it that way?
El Mistico Pizza.
I don't know. It just it's curious. I didn't know they
Yeah,
made
right.
pizza pie.
I know that
and-
tone.
Curiosity killed the gringo.
That's right. So, Mr. Scoops,
All right.
what sort of do you have any scoops?
Oh.
Any scoops, celebrity scoops for
Let
us?
me tell you.
Yeah.
Felice Gorste, the famous matador,
Yeah.
fell over and hit his head.
I know.
Well,
I know about Felice Gorste.
yeah, he's a
Oh,
great one.
It's amazing.
Having an affair with no other than Sylvia Barsarelli.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I think of myself as a worldly guy, but I'm just not
Yeah.
familiar who these
Well,
people are.
Ryan,
they-
jeez.
they are huge in Lima.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you.
What's the woman's
on the
name
Machu
again?
Picchu Trail.
What's the woman's name again?
Sylvia Bajareluz.
Wow.
And
what did she do?
Yeah, what is she known for?
She's known for selling wombs.
Whoa. Wow.
Wombs? Like
Wombs.
a woman's
Yeah.
reproductive system?
What do you think
Clay.
about that?
Well,
Claymation.
That's
of,
amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She puts them in a kiln.
Are you trying to say she makes wombs out of clay and then
Whoa,
sells them?
yes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Scoops. Forgive me. I'm curious.
be
I want to
sorry.
know.
Ryan, it's human biology. It's
Yeah, it's a womb.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to understand. Now, is the womb is the fetus, the embryo
Yes.
fertilized in the womb
tubes,
in the clay?
everything.
Okay, there's
Are you
tubes
implying that
involved?
he's making this up?
All made of clay.
Okay, so is this something where it's out on the streets of Peru and you
It's
just
everywhere.
there's maybe-
you can buy them in a store. In a
how does it
taco
work?
stand.
How does it work? How do the babies?
Baby. Well, you put the stand on the mantle, and you pray like heck to get a kid, and everybody gets kids.
What's the problem,
Wait a minute,
Ryan?
wait a minute.
That's why there are too many Peruvians.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
Ryan, it's human biology.
This sounds
They
like
need to send more
this
to
sounds
Bolivia.
like sounds like magic, Justin. I don't know if you understand what he's
Listen,
saying. but-
Magic
Listen,
womb.
so-
Just
magic-
because
is
you've
there-
never
is
been
there-
outside of the United States
Well-
doesn't mean that other cultures are magic. It's just
I
different.
do recommend magical Peru.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there semen or a woman's?
I'm not in the
egg?
Navy, Ryan.
Okay,
Hello.
Is there genetic material in these clay wombs?
Clay womb.
Mr. Scoops, I
Well,
believe you. I
thank
believe
you.
I believe what you're saying.
I just,
See?
I just want to
it's
give you a little
important.
hold on,
support.
Mr. Scoops.
I'm going to give you some support.
I've got credibility.
Can I ask
That's
you
right.
this?
Andy
You've
Rudy
never-
likes me.
Never led me astray
How
before.
long is
Yeah.
how long is the gestation period for one of these magical Peruvian babies?
I bet you 4 weeks.
You bet me 4 weeks.
I mean,
Yeah, what does he look like? A scientist? He's just
I'm just reporting
he's
the news.
just reporting it.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Justin.
You're
So-
welcome.
So okay,
Mr.
I
Scoops.
Is there any
just for
room
clarity,
available at your place?
just for
There might be.
Oh, great.
Mr. Scoops, you don't have a place to live.
I don't know
Again?
where I am.
Okay.
I'm still off of mescaline high.
Just for clarity's sake, I just
Yes?
gotta know this.
Who's she?
Because maybe I want a baby, and maybe this sounds
Whoa!
like a pretty
This is a scoop right
So
here.
you get one of these
What is it?
clay wombs.
Scoop it.
You put it in a
Scoop it up.
mantle.
Ryan
you put
wants
it in a mantle.
baby.
No,
now,
no,
he's willing to rape Justin.
no,
That is one.
no sperm
major
necessary.
scoop.
Write it down.
No sperm necessary. No egg necessary. You just buy a Peruvian clay womb. You
you
put
buy
it in
the
a mantle,
womb.
and then you pray,
Batteries not included.
and then you just pray.
pray.
Pray
That's
for a baby.
why we pray. You know the MC Hammer song.
Oh, my
And
God,
And
that's-
at some
That's
point,
out on the streets
Yeah.
now.
and at some point, a baby fetus
baby.
embryo just begins to form in the clay pot.
Well, yeah, and
Yeah,
drops out.
what? Get to the point.
Come
What's
on.
what's the problem? If you got a
You
problem
never
with
heard
it,
of
then
the clay
what is
baby
it?
womb?
What's the problem?
The problem is,
Gosh.
yeah,
what? A
what?
welcoming I'm
What's the
having.
problem with what he's saying? What's the problem?
Well,
What is
Justin,
the
and
problemo?
it just seems a little absurd.
Oh,
that's-
really?
And I believe that's an understatement.
Okay, well, you know what? That's your opinion.
Did you bring back one
How
of these
can
clay
you
wombs?
not? I can't put those through customs.
Yeah.
That's crazy
Yeah.
house time.
Okay,
you might
you know
as well
what?
be Randy Quaid.
You know what? Fine.
what?
Mr. Scoops, you know what? You're right. I don't know about these foreign cultures.
It's
I don't know
about
how
I'm
time.
trying to educate
Yeah, I
ya,
don't know how it
Ryan.
works.
I don't know what your budget's like, Justin, but I could go out to other countries as well.
Huh. Well, we'll have to talk
Oh,
about that.
you're pitching us a
Mescaline.
travel, little
Well,
Mr.
not
Scoops
a
travel
little-
log.
little
We'll have to
Scoops
talk about
pick.
that
Like a
another-
Rick Steves, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll have to
okay.
talk about that another
Who
time.
was caught with Gwyneth Paltrow's boot socks?
Who?
Who was?
Who?
That guy
Rick
you just
Steves?
said. Yeah.
So you just took what I just said
Huh.
and just...
Yeah,
I'm supposed to
well,
believe
I've
that's
got-
a real
I'm-
scoop.
I'm working on my scoops.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're just... I mean, I could say anything. Groucho Marx.
Was caught with Desiree Thomas.
That's actually really incredible
weeks
because
ago.
that's true.
So
These are
this
true
is a-
things he's saying.
Yep.
I'm just
No,
saying...
they're not. It's real.
It's real.
It's
and
real,
it's scoops.
Ryan. All right, that's
Carl
it.
Friedman.
I'm not going to
Was
stand by and let
hanging
you.
around with
treat my
John
friend-
C. Riley.
I'm not going to stand
I just
by.
made that name up, and he just
Listen
made
to
his-
me. You're being mean to him, and I'm not going to stand for it.
Justin, don't you see what's happening? I'm just
All
All
saying
right,
name.
Justin.
that's it.
Okay.
This episode of Mr. Scoops is going to come to a close. I think you need to take a. You need to
Let's
cool
all
out.
chill
Fats-
out.
Ryan.
Fats Waller.
Take a mess. Was caught with Lucille Ball.
Do you see what I'm doing?
juggling
You
inside
need
a cherry.
I just say a name.
And then he has an
Yeah.
actual
I
truthful
have
story about him
I
because
got a mind for scoops.
he has 100 billion scoops. You need to take a relax. You need to fucking back off of him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
A bowl of grapes
was caught with Toady Fields
Just
inside a skull.
Do you see what's happening?
That's true, though.
Yeah,
It's not
it's totally
true.
true.
I just said
Go
this.
to your local library, get one of those micro
Huge.
and look it up.
Scoop spends a long time in the library.
All right. Okay,
Boron.
Mr. Scoop.
Boron, the element of fame, as it's caught with Anderson Cooper inside a stall.
Okay. Well,
Amazing.
There you go.
All right, it's time for listener email.
Yay!
Listener email. Well, we got a lot of listener email today. All right, let's hit the first one, Ryan.
hi, my name is Kevin. I live in Austin, Texas. I'm 25 years old, and if you guys in the gal,
Well, what do you want, a cookie?
ever feel like coming to Austin, you got a place to stay.
Oh, I take it back.
GVP till I die, or until y'all give up. Ooh, Jackie.
Well, we will
You
never
said
give
I
up.
can go to Austin?
Said any of us can.
Oh, I thought it was just an open invitation for me.
via
I have an
Grandma's
invitation
Virginity
to the
iPhone application.
Cosmopolitan.
Well, anybody want to go to Austin? South by Southwest is soon.
Austin's a neat city.
Yeah. You guys want to go, Jackie?
I do.
yeah, no,
I want to go.
maybe someday.
All right.
Is that it? Is that all he wrote?
That's the only email we got?
No. Yeah, no, we've got more than that.
Hey, Jackie, Ryan, and Justin. I'm a big fan of the show. The Dan and Dino episode was a great start to, quote, season 2. Unlike most, I'm not bothered by the podcast being delayed or released late. Fuck those who complain. What do any of them do?
Nice.
It allows them to bitch.
Oh, I
This
feel
shit
more
is
cool
free
about
and
not.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
I like
Now
this guy.
we're gonna take a couple months off now and just fucking relax in our lives.
It's too stressful.
No, go ahead.
Especially with
look,
Jackie's job.
Look,
and
if you people out there just fucking tell someone, help us get our damn show out more publicized, then we'll want to do it more, right?
Has
like a weird thing.
I know, that's
downloads gone
ridiculous.
down or something?
No. We're still.
How many fans do
we've
we
never
have?
gone back
How many
down.
downloads do we have?
I don't
A
know.
100?
million.
I don't know.
100.
No,
No.
way fucking more than that. Are you kidding me?
200.
No.
Jackie.
More than 1,000?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Way fucking more.
Oh,
than
that's
that.
pretty good.
I wouldn't be doing it right now if we were fucking less than 1,000.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm not kidding. Are you?
Oh, you liar.
Oh my god!
Well,
I swear
Kent
to
should
God.
know. He's probably seen an uptick in his Facebook friend requests.
Oh yeah, I get a lot.
Yeah.
because it's always mutual friends, you three and
Yeah.
Abed. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
oh,
right.
I
Oh,
wonder.
they're
Yeah.
fans of the show.
You're talented folks who are doing this for the love of it.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, no, we are.
It's
We
why
are.
I've been a big fan of Channel 101 as well. It's great to have Jackie back. Sorry she's sick. It was kind of rough hearing her voice
Well,
and
she's here
picturing
now.
green tonsils or whatever is wrong with her. Well, she's no longer physically
This is sort of an oldie but goodie. This one.
As much as I dig Justin, it's annoying how great his life is going, especially compared to Ryan and Jackie's. Thank you.
Well, what the fuck? What do you want me to do?
We meet his nurturing, fun-loving parents, then hear about his awesome holiday fun. Oh, man. Who wouldn't want that guy to eat shit?
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, I ate shit already. Okay,
No,
I fucking paid my
Justin's
dues.
never
man.
had a bad day in his
Oh
life.
yeah, no,
Never
it's
had
all
a
been
bad
fucking
day.
roses and cream
Yeah.
every fucking day.
Roses and cream.
Give me a fucking.
You've
I could,
never had a
I could write 8 books
bad
about how
day.
bad and horrible my fucking life has been in the past. I'm having a good.
Volume
I'm having an
one.
upswing. Lay off. All right, next.
Uh-oh,
Is that it?
Someone's getting
What, Jackie?
upset.
If you could,
No, I'm
could
fine.
have an upswing in your life, but that would mean that Justin's
that you'd lost
life
a
would
hand.
go down.
Oh.
Would you take that deal?
Yes, are you
Really?
crazy?
It's like
Boy,
the
what
box.
friends?
It's like, would you press
You
this
would
button?
too, you idiot.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh,
Would
that
you-
is such a lie.
I would, and I'd be guilty every day.
Oh, that
I
is
wouldn't be able
such
to enjoy.
a lie.
I wouldn't be able to
Oh.
enjoy anything if I were to do such a thing to
What,
my
you're not
good
talking about
friend.
death, right?
No,
You're
that
just
his life
talking about
just
like
gets
his life
really
is really bad.
miserable.
And
I
my
would
life is
never-
great.
His girlfriend leaves him for Joe Swansburg.
Ugh, he's married. He's married. I'm not worried about
Wait,
him.
is she doing a scene with the director?
Yes. Well, no, he's not directing this movie. He
didn't get-
She would.
It's a sex scene.
He didn't get the part though.
She is
going to
be.
the part yet.
She is going to be fully nude in it. Can you see why I'm like fucking a little
gonna leave you
freaked out?
There's gonna be a babe, a leading babe on the movie. There always is. You are done.
Stop! don't.
Does she have a boy in the movie? Is
Jackie's
there a boy?
power is growing.
Wait. Is there a boy?
She's married in the movie to Joe Swansburg. Swanberg?
Did she
Swanberg?
officially get the
And
part?
what happens when she's fully
She
nude?
didn't officially get
I
it,
didn't
but
know she was
she's
an
the number
actress.
one. She's the number one choice.
All right,
right
when
now.
did she become an actress?
The New Yorker.
She's been an actress.
The
and
New
she-
Did
Yorker's.
you help her get this part, Kent?
No.
Yeah, totally.
Did you really?
No, of course
You
not.
did
No, I
with
did.
her.
What? Stop.
That's what
Jesus
happened.
Christ.
The New Yorker's going to say, boy, I've
not
never
a-
seen such sweltering sexual chemistry.
All right, enough.
They didn't even use a
Look,
condom.
I don't know if
not-
either of these people have any relationships in the real world, but
She's not a
Just look at them
whore,
on
for God's sake.
screen
I'm
together.
this is my
What's the
insecurities.
nude
not,
scene then?
I don't know. I didn't read the fucking script. All I know
Oh.
is she's fully nude, and her husband in the movie is Joe Swan.
Ooh, what does he look
Swanberg.
like? Find a picture.
But he's married with kids. He's not gonna. It's not him. I'm worried about.
my.
No, yeah, it's the babes on the set.
Exactly.
I
But
would
I
like,
trust
I would like
her
to
and whatever.
ask Mr.
Okay.
Joe Swansburg direction to the gun show.
All right. Okay. Can we fucking move on now?
No, please, I want to see a picture of Joel. Joe?
Joe.
Joe.
I just see.
Is
I
he
just.
cute?
I googled Joe Swanberg. I came up with a result. Largest cock in Mumblecore.
All right.
I
Okay.
heard that.
Wonderful.
He was in Cabin Fever 2, and there was a married woman that fell in love with him. And they didn't have sex, but she left her boyfriend.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Fantastic. Oh, okay. He's making it up. Thank
Hey,
God.
Kent, is he
Wait, did you
cute?
say Cabin Boy?
Cabin
Did
Boy
I?
2?
Cabin Boy 2?
I thought you
No,
said
Cabin
Cabin
Fever.
Fever 2.
Cabin Fever 2.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Find
okay.
a picture. Find a picture.
All right. Okay. Anyways, moving on, please.
As much as I dig Justin, it's annoying how great his life is going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you've already. you've
Anyways,
just-
regarding
thank
Justin's
you.
www. Okay. Anyways.
Wait, no, regarding what? Oh, is that the?
www.com, www.
Am I jealous 'cause you sold more shirts?
Yeah.
Didn't we already read this one?
I know.
I feel that it sounds very familiar. That.
Anyways, it was from Jordan, AG's
Okay.
half brother.
Okay.
P.S. Thank you for using my art in episode 17.
I think we already read that.
Say my name, say
Boy.
my name.
All right. Okay. Well, continue.
Shade.
We'll read that one every.
Howdy, GVP
episode.
gang. This is Chase from Virginia. I thought the voicemail Justin left for the animal renting company was hilarious. More prank voicemails would be awesome. Keep up the good work, kitties. Butt flaps.
Oh,
Aw,
I forgot about
thanks,
that.
Chase.
Yeah, Chase. I'm working on a setup where we'll be able to make all kinds of calls live. Mm-hmm. So
Kent,
get
what
ready for
what's
that.
going on your phone over there? It's more interesting than
He's
that.
playing a game and
Playing
listening
the
to
jewels.
us.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Relax. All right. Next email, please.
What's more
It's so hard
entertaining.
not to chime in, so I'm like,
No,
okay, I gotta
you got to
distract-
chime in.
You can chime in.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Of
allowed to.
course.
All right.
Yeah, whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, this is the Kent,
Next email,
Kent-
please.
Kent, the return of Ken Osborne show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you got there?
Okay, this is from somebody. It says, I love the show, and without Jackie, it would be just a bunch of weird creative pervs. This is in regards to the episode where you weren't here for some of it.
Okay.
Oh, with Abid.
Jackie gives the female perspective. Perspective of things, even though she's a bit obsessed with wars. P.S. The app's soundboard isn't working on my iPod.
Oh, well,
crap.
uninstall and reinstall. Or restart your iPhone. I don't know. What do I look like?
You know technical things.
Yeah, well,
Technical
there's my
specs.
advice. All right, next email.
Hold on. Speaking of technical specs, having a little problem with the Gmail here.
Uh-oh.
Why do they call it Gmail?
Okay, this
I don't know
guy.
why-
This guy writes. The reason I said that, this guy is referring to another email that I don't even remember. He said the reason I said that. what he
Okay,
said-
that thing that I said in
Yeah,
that
was
other
to
email.
get on the show, and it did work. And way you said was hilarious. But I think Jackie, did you text this email?
Yeah.
The other night?
I love that.
The
I
reason
love
I
those
said that
texts.
was to get on the show, and it did work. And way you said was hilarious. But I think you guys are the best podcast out there. No matter that comedy death ray is said to be good, I legitimately think you guys are way better. They're
Okay, well,
too played
Aw,
out. You
thank
guys are more
you.
spontaneous. Keep up
well,
the
you
good
know,
work.
listen. The numbers
Don't lie.
Yeah, we're nothing. We're nobody. We're nothing. We're dust on the shoes of the people.
All we are is dust in the wind.
All right, next email.
Oh, hey! This is a new email. Oh, hey! Oh, sorry. The subject line is Justin's sister. Oh, hey, I think I might be in love with your sister, Justin.
Oh.
Think you could set me up on a date with her?
Sure.
Hey, what happened to her Facebook account?
Take a number.
Yeah.
This guy sounds like a creep.
The number, here's a hint, the number is 666.
Yeah.
It's to be the best
What
number you
happened?
can
What
have
happened? Did something
for
happen to
her.
her Facebook account?
She's just. I
tired of
look.
it.
She took a break from Facebook. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I you know, it wasn't a dramatic decision. It wasn't like a emotionally driven decision. It was more like
She got bored? No
Yeah.
way. She's going to come back big. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Jesus Christ,
Right,
like
yeah.
dies on
Let's
the
not
cross.
talk about that. Let's not
3
talk about
days
that.
later, boom.
Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about.
Fucking-
So, Justin, how do you feel about this guy wanting to date your sister?
Well, good for you. I don't know. What do you want? I mean, I recognize that my sister's attractive.
She's
You know,
really
she's
cute.
an attractive girl.
Can't you say take a number?
How am I going to know if she needs bottle caps if she doesn't have a Facebook account? How am I?
Can't just start showing up here every now and then with
Bottle cap?
That was a
clothespins.
How am I
paper
supposed to
clips.
know
Yeah.
things about her?
Sounds like it's a one-way street. Sounds
Yeah.
like she knows a lot
Hey,
about
how come
you.
she gets bottle caps, but no soldiers,
I
no
don't.
one ever gives me military things?
Jackie, who knows?
Shows up at your house with a bunch of teeth.
Yeah.
From-
Oh,
Yeah.
I would
Dog
die.
tags, bloody
Yeah.
dog
Cut
tags.
off ears.
My ear necklace. Yeah.
Hey, Jackie. So I got some crazy stories about Kathy Griffin.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so guy who wrote the email.
Thank you. Next email.
Should we give?
Yeah, we should
Amy's
give her
number?
We'll pass
yeah,
your
phone
info
number.
along.
Phone number and pictures.
Next email, please.
Okay, this is from Vanessa. Hey guys, I finally caught up with the podcast after moving and etc. But I will be working on getting your gifts together and then sending them to California.
Oh my God, we get
Oh,
presents.
wait, that reminds
Do we
me.
have any?
Well, no, not yet. But we did get the first thing in the P.O. box, which was a postcard, and it just says like, "Hey GVP." I don't remember what it says. It's in the other room. Whatever. I should have brought it out here.
I'll write them back.
Okay, I'll give it to you. I don't know if there's a return address though.
Oh.
It's very cryptic.
It's very cryptic, but it was the official first postcard
what
that we
was
got.
the picture
Physical
on the
mail.
postcard?
It was like polar bears. I don't know. I can't remember. I'll show it to you.
Anyways, she says she's gonna be making Jackie's gift, so be patient.
Oh,
Although
awesome.
that email was written on February 20th.
Wait,
February
of 2009.
Sorry, January 20th.
Oh, well,
maybe
that's not
she's
that long
knitting
ago.
Something.
It's fine.
This next one is from Sarah.
Rome wasn't
Rome.
built in a day,
Sarah
Ryan.
Oh, speaking of which, Sarah Rome's
Sarah
emails
Rome.
weren't.
Sarah Rome.
Oh, wow.
I know Sarah Rome.
Yeah. Sarah Rome's
She loves
emails
me.
weren't
Sister.
written in a day. They were written over several days because this is about the 9th email we've gotten in this email cycle.
Okay.
But I'm only going to read this one. Thurup is the subject line.
Oh.
Hey guys, I just want to say thanks for the show. Not only is it like Christmas or Hanukkah for Ryan every Friday, or every third Friday, I have made so many friends and all your fans who haven't joined the Facebook page. What's up? Do it. Shout outs to Wade, Jesse, and Ashley Ann Cooper. Love y'all. Now let's get down to the real point of this email. I almost peed my pants when I heard Thurup was going to be on. I love Thurup. Not only does he have the most adorable voice ever, Jackie is a close second, he invented one of my favorite shows. I love Flapjack. Chatter 2, Tan Guy Jackie.
Oh, cute.
It is one of my nerdy obsessions. Thurup, if you're listening, he's not. Please come back on GVP.
We're
It was my
working on
favorite
it,
thing ever.
kind of.
You're
We
not
will.
working on it.
Sarah
Well,
Rome.
we need to be working on it.
Yeah, he's a treasure
We
trove.
need-
It doesn't
yeah.
happen that way, but he has so many.
Well,
good
when
stories.
we will get him back at some point before we all die and before the world ends, and we're gonna hear that fucking story.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing.
I can't
really
wait.
good.
Okay, next email. Thank you, Sarah Rome.
You're really good at reading emails, by the
Yeah,
way.
Ryan, you've gotten better.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Kent.
You've gotten better, Ryan.
You really bring a lot to
You know, if there was a competition for
Well,
reading emails, you might come in. You might place.
Will I show?
Yeah, you might show.
Hey, this one is Nintendo 3DS sponsored by Nintendo Grandma's Virginia Crazy Audio Contest Update. Subject doesn't. Hey guys, thanks so much for reading my email in episode 24. I loved it so much. God, I'm so self-conscious now reading this email.
Sorry.
Anyways, I'm starting the contest thing, and it's coming along well. I would love to come and meet you guys as a second prize.
Okay,
I would
well-
take that over a Nintendo 3DS any day.
You know what I'm realizing? If the second prize is like, like you get to meet or date, like you hang out with Jackie for a night, like that's, but you still have to buy your own plane ticket, put yourself up in a hotel. It's
Yeah.
like, what kind of prize is that? That's kind of like, hey, well, you know, nope, not really a prize at all, right? Like,
What if the
bacon
prize
TV?
is you get to come on the show, too, and like... for
that's gonna be that'll be fucking horrible.
What? For 5
How do you
minutes?
know?
Talk to one of your
it's,
fans?
it's gonna be that will fucking be a disaster.
How do you know?
Maybe
Why
I'm
do we
wrong.
even have to have a second and third prize?
We have to, because it encourages
Why?
people to. We're idiots for not already having a badass second and third prize right now.
A
Because,
What do
gift
you have that you
certificate
can give away?
to Howard Johnson.
Toys?
wait. Oh my God, there was something I wanted to give away already.
Can I have your keyboard?
No, fuck no. What are you
You
crazy?
don't even use it. He doesn't. He doesn't.
I don't know what the second prize is. I had something I wanted to get rid of. Oh, no way. Never.
That's tantalizing.
I just
second
realized
prize, something
syphilis.
Justin wants to get rid of.
Yeah. Well,
Gonorrhea.
yeah, but I've got a lot of cool shit, you know?
Do you ever give things to Goodwill?
Oh, I know what. See, I don't think anyone would care about this, but
What?
I've got a ton of original artwork from Mr. Sprinkles and Sarah Silverman cartoons. I could have one of those.
Hello.
I could have one of those framed and signed by me
Chris
and Mike
Romano
Chillian.
ever coming back?
Possibly. Why?
Okay,
I
well,
love him.
Yeah.
all right. Well, look. Here's what we'll do. Second or third prize will be a framed original artwork animation, like original thing from a produced cartoon, something that was actually used in the Sarah Silverman show.
What about a cell?
Well, that's essentially.
I might have Smurfs.
We didn't work that way, but that's essentially what this would be.
I have
more or
Smurfs
less.
and Flintstones cells.
Okay,
Really?
That's what it'll be. I don't know if anyone gives a shit. I don't want to be like, presuming that anyone cares or that listens to this show or even knows what those things are. But
Jackie,
what else am
stop
I going to
playing with
do?
the microphone.
Yes, it's picking up and it's annoying. Just leave it alone. All right. So
Okay,
that's
anyways.
third prize or second prize. We'll figure it out. But it's in there. I swear to God, that's one of the things you could win.
She says Jackie might be her favorite podcaster, and Justin is getting funnier and funnier.
I don't know. I was a little off this episode. I'll be honest.
And
That Barack Obama thing
Is this
was
an email about this episode?
Yeah.
That was fast.
she says she absolutely adores the podcast, and then she tells me that sangrias are from Spain.
Okay.
I love her.
3DS contest question. Hey, grandmother virgins. I wanted to drop you a line and let you know that I am in the middle of making a contest entry, so you'll have one at least. Is it cool if I submit a link to this email address? I don't use Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't use
Sure.
Facebook,
Yeah.
we understand. There was a long time where I didn't fucking get it either. It's a fucking clusterfuck, and it takes like 5 months to figure out.
Come on, the movie about it is going to be Best Picture. It
Doesn't matter. It's a fucking mess.
It's here.
So, yes, you can email a link to your YouTube video to grandmasvirginity@gmail.com. We will take it from there. Don't worry about it. You're good.
Also, if second place is a date with Jackie, then I'm officially shooting for second.
Well, look.
Is it a boy or a girl?
It is definitely a boy.
What's
I
his
can't
name?
afford to buy a
Stig.
plane ticket and all that stuff. I
Is
wish
it
I
the guy
could.
from
He's
Norway?
going to stig it to you.
Is it the guy from Norway?
I don't know where he's from.
I'll die.
Apart from being so cute, I identify with Jackie the most, probably because we're both going through some horrible bouts of depression, following incredible disillusionment about our jobs. Also,
Wow.
I think I've got a pretty good date venue for the two depressed people, assuming Jackie is also self-loathing. Skittles. Stig.
Where is it?
Skittles steak?
Skittles is his salutation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steak.
So I wonder where the place for the date is.
Is
Yeah.
he from
An
LA?
abandoned warehouse in
Write
Boyle
us
Heights.
back, but reference this email in a clear, concise way so we'll remember, because if you just say, I'll tell you where the date, well, we will have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I just realized something. We got a download in the body of an email for a contest entry.
Oh, okay.
wonderful.
Well,
So thank you, Brad Weiss.
all right. Cool.
I did not realize that.
Another one in the queue.
Don't.
Another one in the queue. Yeah. That's a new twist on it. That's the new Weird Al Yankovic cover. All right.
Oh, it's
On mic, maybe?
It's a video. I just watched it. It's like his hands are doing the lip syncing.
Okay, great.
But I couldn't hear the audio.
All right, well, we'll watch it later. We'll post it on YouTube, I guess. You can't do it yourself. You have to make us do it. Post it on YouTube. I want to say that that's disqualified until he just fucking... How hard is it to sign up for YouTube and post a video on there? It's
We
simple.
understand Facebook.
Yeah,
But come on, YouTube? Yeah.
It couldn't be easier.
Yeah. How much of a Luddite are you?
Yeah, come on.
Okay. The subject is, I guess I'm a hunter.
Oh, okay.
Hey, GVP, this is Charlie Loken again. Yes, I'm from Montana, and I guess you could say I'm a hunter. I go once a year, and we drive around in a truck until we see something, and then shoot it. Usually missing, sometimes shooting while
Wait, isn't
sitting
that
in the truck.
poaching? Are
Charlie,
you poaching
Charlie.
animals?
I think poaching is when it's like gorillas and...
Yeah, you drive around in a truck and you
No.
kill animals without a permit. That's poaching.
No, he is not a poacher. He has a license.
He's just driving around in a truck and shooting things. That's poaching.
Does he taxidermy any of his stuff?
This isn't an interactive email.
I know, but he'll listen and he'll
Okay.
write back. That's
I'm
what I
not
want.
like most hunters. I'm an anti-NRA, pro-gun control, fucking liberal, and the only reason I hunt at all is because my dad does, and it's nice to have the meat. Okay?
Aw.
Yeah.
Jeez, he's a little defensive in his email. Yeah. As you might have guessed, I don't get along with many people politically
take it easy.
here. But I don't care. Keep up the good work, guys. I wouldn't have known about this
young and
podcast if
he's
it wasn't
so
for my good
cute.
friend Logan Staley. He corrects our pronunciation in the past, not Staley. P.S. I attached a picture of my 10-inch penis for just you, Jackie. Wink, wink.
What?
Yeah, he did too. It's fucking amazing.
Yep.
Let me see it.
Okay.
No!
No, he
Charlie
It's just a boy.
he forgot to attach.
Wait, did he really write that?
Yeah, but he forgot to attach.
Charlie.
Don't forget to attach.
Never forget
He's
to
just
attach.
teasing. He doesn't have that. Don't send that, Charlie. That's dirty.
You saying he doesn't have a 10-inch penis?
No, I'm saying.
Are you
that's
calling him a liar?
inappropriate.
All right, next email.
But if he's ever shot a boar, I'd buy the stuffed head from him.
How much would you pay?
I don't know.
I think that's worth a lot of money if it's taxidermied
I
well.
know, but no.
I'm sorry.
$300 probably.
Yeah.
I'm trying to manage what emails I read. I'm not going to read every email because I
That's
need
fine.
to wrap it up.
That's good.
We'll save some for later.
Hey, you got to break some eggs if you're going to make an omelet.
That's right. Contest is the subject of this one.
I love
First,
these.
I love the show. Each episode is unique and never gets old. The work that is put into this is appreciated. I have a suggestion. Jackie, put your goddamn head up right
Jackie,
now.
dial it in, Jackie.
If it ever comes to money being a factor in continuing the show, of course it is.
Always.
Have a pledge drive. I would definitely contribute to GVP before I would NPR.
I would feel so strange about doing a pledge drive, especially at this point.
I'll tell you
I would do it if it was for something. If we gave it to like retarded people.
Yeah,
or
like a
something.
charity. Yeah, because I'm fine. I'm not. It's fine.
So here's what the
It's
deal
okay.
is. I think about this. If we took money from people, then we couldn't take 3 weeks off randomly.
Yeah, I would feel so. Yeah,
Because then we'd
no.
be essentially stealing.
Look, we're gonna just do it. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you when I. Well, no, I never mind. No, I could never
doing
do
the
it.
show for free. We have the luxury of what are you doing, Jackie?
Are you on?
Are
Are you on drugs right now? What's wrong with you? Jesus Christ!
What's the
so fidgety?
What's the end goal? Like, what do you guys want to? You want the
buy dinner?
That's Jackie.
But you want to? How do you make? Do you make money off podcasts? Or
Some people do.
Well, here's the thing. It's a cyclical. It's like if you get enough listeners, it sort of folds into your other endeavors. It's sort of this
We
big.
got free tickets to some play in New York.
No, that never came through.
Yeah, it fell apart. But whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's just.
Well, we could pay.
We're
for...
cursed with the need to create shit, and this has been.
And we're not. We're poor businessmen.
Yeah, we're horrible business people. All three of us.
No, you were just hoping that someone would discover you, like.
Yeah, because Mr.
Discover
because that's
the
what you so
podcast.
want.
Mr. DeMille.
Ryan, are you
I'm
getting,
already very close.
Ryan, are you getting a cold sore?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Look at his top lip. There's a huge bump, and it's dark. Look, Justin.
My little bumps. My bump.
Right here?
My cold sore bumps.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right. Can we
Did
just?
you guys notice this?
Let me see.
Look at it.
Oh yeah, that
Well,
kind of
now
looks like
there's
a.
shadows in the way.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Well,
Does
I don't know. When you turn
What's-Her-Face
towards
have
him.
one? Was that made in this room?
All right. Next email. You're being cruel to him.
Why?
He's neurotic.
I'm
he's
happy
gonna
for him.
fucking think he's got.
Why are you happy for me?
Because you said you did it.
Ryan, does it feel like sensitive right there? Come on,
I don't
you don't
feel
need to.
anything.
Okay, then you're
He
fine.
has one.
Wait, cold Sarah's you would feel?
Oh yeah. It's like a pimple growing inside your. Like you feel. It would.
You
hurt.
have a cold sore. I can
It would
see
hurt.
it from here.
He doesn't. If
Screw you,
those hurt.
Jackie.
They hurt if you have
Go
them.
look at his lip, Kent.
No, it's the shadow playing on his face from where you're sitting.
No.
Yes, it is.
You don't see the bump
All right, look,
Jackie,
Can
you
we?
jealous?
of a cold sore?
Jackie, are you jealous?
I would never want a cold sore. I've never had one.
Okay, no, that's not what he means clearly. But next email. Let's just keep moving the road. Keep moving the boat.
Are you
down the
jealous
river.
that I have herpes?
I have very little technical ability to participate in the Nintendo contest, but if I did, I know which segment I would animate. Justin's meltdown with his iPad last episode was priceless. I was still sitting in my car nearly wrecked due to laughing so hard. I'm not sure if that was meant to be funny or not, but I got a kick out of it.
We get a kick out of
It was
Into the mic! God darn it!
What are you? What is
I'm
wrong
just
with
getting-
you right
I'm
now?
getting
She's getting
tired.
slap
I'm
happy.
getting-
Okay, we're almost done. I don't blame you. She had a
The
full
irony
workday.
is that I'm emailing you from the iPhone app, but the limitations that Apple places on products will eventually be its downfall. You don't see anyone with a jailbroken Android phone, do you?
No, you're right. Eventually, Apple will tumble and fall when some new fucking upstart creates a better product. You're right. It'll just be years. It'll be years, I tell you.
You mean, and it won't be through 18?
Well, you realize that Steve Jobs is like fucking on death's door, right? Once he's fucking conks out and dies, it's like, what are they going to do? They're going to be... All right, next email.
They were fine without Steve Jobs once before. They'll be fine.
Are there
No, they weren't.
more emails like about...
That was the
anybody
Dark
cute?
Ages.
Anyway, keep the laughs coming, and maybe someday I'll be able to get my wife to sit through an entire episode with me. She's enjoyed a few segments, but the fart and puke noises run her off. Oh,
Well, come on.
Sam.
Grow up!
How'd the moon get there?
Grow up. What?
Yeah.
How'd the moon get there? Come on.
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 Come on. Get real.
Um,
Come on. Come on. Come on, you fucking fucker. Fucking bitch. Come on. Come on, you fucking
what are you
fucking
talking
whore.
about? What are you going on
I don't
about?
know. I'm waiting for you. I'm entertaining
So
myself.
Jackie, this one answers your question. Skadoosh, motherfuckers. Hey Jackie, my email wasn't fake. My name is Andrew and from Bakersfield. So Emma glicked heraus und gehen safe. Oh Deutsch, Hedja.
What?
Is that it?
Yeah, baby.
Is that it?
What is this? in
That's the
reference
email?
to?
That's it?
He's German?
Somebody wrote an email about wanting to something about going to Germany with you. Maybe taking you to Germany.
What is the rest of the email? Is that
That's
it?
it.
Oh.
But he lives in Bakersfield?
All right, next email.
I don't understand.
Is that not exotic enough
But
for
he
you,
knows
Jackie?
German?
Do you
I
speak
guess
German?
so.
No, but I don't need to.
To hear it,
The language of love is universal.
I would die.
All right.
you would die. What?
Die if there was someone who was cute.
Uh-huh.
And they were German, and they whispered sweet nothings into my ear.
Jackie,
Someday.
is it an AIDS sore on your cheek?
I do have AIDS.
Uh-huh.
I've seen Philadelphia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I have.
All right, next email, please.
I need help on that
done.
last one.
You're done? That's it?
I mean,
You
it's
sure?
not it, but I have. How about this one from everyone's favorite Abed Gaith
Oh, okay. What does he want to say?
about Jackie liking one of you better. Currently listening to the new app. I got to chime in like I'm there. I think Jackie likes me best outside the show. I think we were
Abed?
discussing about who you like better outside the show, me or Justin, and you didn't answer.
Oh,
And so he claims he likes that you like him the best outside the show.
yes.
Well, that's
All right.
true.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that wraps up the listener email segment for episode 26.
When I first met Jackie, we instantly clicked that it was just so random and became a snowball.
Abed.
Much like the first time she met Justin, we just super duper connected on a strange, almost
Yeah.
subconscious level.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's interesting?
Subconscious.
I love him.
Why didn't we ever think of this before? Abed and Jackie.
Hate to break it to you boys, but I have that effect on women. I surely do. I'm bad at dating them, but when it comes to them liking me as the dreaded F word, nobody beats me. Nobody.
Oh,
Abe.
Abed. Oh, that's
Why don't you
just
Give
you
Abed
date-
a
yeah,
shot.
give
I
Abed a
don't want
shot.
to go out with Abed.
Why not?
Give him a shot.
We already had this discussion. I want a grown-up.
Abed's a grown up.
Oh,
He's
boy,
in his
that is
30s.
insulting. You just
I want an older
stabbed a
man.
knife into his throat.
An older man grown up.
Abed's like 38.
He's an animation.
So what?
I gotta see my accountant tomorrow, so I gotta get up early.
You got to take off?
Yeah, gotta move some
All right.
money around, get some
What?
taxes, you know. What?
Yeah.
We'll move some money around. Do some
Yeah.
taxes.
Yeah.
I got to count my gold
Yeah.
coins.
I'm
Gotta
getting
go
a,
lease a new.
colonoscopy. You know, I'm getting up there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a mature,
Yeah.
older man.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Well, how old are you?
41.
41. See, because like
And a
now
half.
I'm like
Years
41
young.
is not like I would go
That's
out with
attractive.
it. I would go
Appealing
out
now.
with probably even up to like
60.
maybe 50.
55.
I would.
Yeah.
I would.
Hey, you're in the
right.
green zone.
Woo.
You're in the green zone.
hear that?
Yeah, well in
You
the
hear that,
green zone.
listeners in their 50s?
So Jackie's window is 15 to 55.
Oh,
Jackie
God,
wants to
that
date.
is true.
Jackie told me
Wants to date
in the real
everyone.
world she's looking for a professor,
No.
right? She told me that in the kitchen.
or a doctor or a
So if
lawyer.
you're a doctor or a
But
professor
I
or a
mean-
lawyer,
Jackie, it'd be
I
so
say
easy.
That,
You could
I
find
say
one.
that, but then I go to the credit union by my house or the fireman's credit union, and there's all like they look like they're 17-year-old firemen
Uh-huh.
cashing their checks, and I'm like,
and you start feeling tingles.
no, I'm just like, oh God, they're
What?
really, really cute.
That's what I'm saying. You start feeling the tingles.
Okay, all right. All right, everybody. That was episode 26 of the Grandma's Virginity podcast. Where thank you for listening. We're sorry for the delay. We'll have another one up soon.
Listen, from now on, I put my foot down with Justin. From now on, we're recording only on Sundays.
Fine,
We're going to
Sundays.
book our guests. We're going to plan our shows.
We're having two. We're
No more of this.
commissioning two wonderful producers to help book guests.
Organize us.
Dean Pelton and...
Why does Dean Pelton sound familiar?
What?
Why does that name sound familiar?
Because he's a friend.
Oh,
he's
Dean.
a friend.
He was on my Pictionary team.
Yes.
Dean
Exactly.
Pelton.
He's
yeah.
great.
Anyway,
And Sam Lembeck are two.
Let's not. No, let's just say.
Well, hey, why not? They're producers of the show now. They're helping produce.
And we're gonna get our shit together, and we're gonna
get our shit
plan the
together.
shows
All right.
ahead of time. And Jackie's gonna find out what's going on in the world every
hopefully
week.
next week
Yeah.
will be
No,
better.
not hopefully. It will
Well,
be better.
I usually get to read the news every day. I don't
All
have
right,
time
well,
to do
start-
anything.
just
Well, now
peek
we're
at
gonna
it.
record on Sunday
Give it a peek.
evenings, so you'll
Give it a
be able to
peek.
spend Sunday
Looking at
lazily
news.
reading from the
Okay,
New York
all right.
Times or whatever you do.
Let me take care of some house cleaning here. Nintendo 3DS contest. It's fucking for real. It's happening. Submit your stupid thing. Stop jerking me
We've
gotten
gotten puppets. We've gotten
some great stuff.
photo editing
The
versions.
the competition is getting fierce. Do you want to win a Nintendo 3DS? Do you want to win a framed, signed piece of art from
or
a
if
cartoon?
you live in
that you've
LA,
never
I'll
seen
go
or
out
heard
on
of?
a date with you if you're cute.
If you live in the Los Angeles area, Jackie will go on a date. Second prize, if you're cute. There's a lot of ifs here with that one. So, whatever. We
Or
might have
just
to have
young,
sort
or
of
a kid, a child.
backup thing there.
Oh,
but
non-threatening.
yeah.
Someone non-threatening.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but it seems like a fucking disaster
What?
prize.
A date?
Yeah, with
Well,
you.
let's not commit to it then.
Well, what
Can't
if
you
like
guys
a really
be around, couldn't you guys be around the corner if I thought I was going to get raped?
yeah?
No
I mean,
one's going to try and rape
okay.
me.
What if it's like a really sweet?
I already survived it from Dusty.
What if it's a really sweet but like really fat, sweaty, like just disgusting,
I would
really
go.
creepy?
Oh, creepy?
Yeah,
But
just-
sweet.
What about phone sex? Would you have phone sex with? 'Cause then you wouldn't have to fly the person.
Oh my God, that
Yes.
could be a fantastic
Good idea.
one.
You
Yeah,
could just like talk to them on the
Yeah.
phone while it doesn't
Feed
even,
off, yeah.
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 Just come on,
Talk
Jackie.
about what you're doing sexually.
Okay, all right. Okay, so vote
That's
for us
second
on
prize.
iTunes. I mean, rate us on iTunes. I meant spread the word about the show. Tell your friends. Just tell somebody. Help us publicize this thing. We don't know how to do it.
At gmail.com.
If you have any ideas of how we can publicize it, email us. If you love the show and
If
you
you're
want
a
to help
celebrity and you want to be
Hey,
a guest,
Ken is practically famous and gets things into Sundance. Can't you help us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
know.
Who do you want?
Well, we don't want to be gross, but
what's
you know.
your problem?
We'll
Yeah,
talk to
help
Kent
us.
later. Maybe we can book some guests through.
I saw the back of James Franco's head
Where?
at Park City.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
I wonder
All
how
right.
his technique is.
Maybe I can get the back
gay.
of James
He's
Franco's
gay.
head.
Hey.
Oh, that'd
stop
be
it.
awesome.
That's
That'd be a great
slander.
interview.
I know
Yeah.
he is.
The back of his
He
head
is
is a
perfect.
huge personality.
Because James Franco is perfect, I know in my heart that he is gay.
Oh my God. Okay, never mind.
I'm perfect and I'm as straight
Was
as
he
an
with
arrow.
a man or a woman?
Okay, all right. Listen, I'm done.
Enough of that.
All right, tune in next week. Or I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Just tune in for another show when it's up.
Hey, it's the internet.
It's the internet, baby. Don't hold me to it, but we'll have another one soon. We're not giving up on you. We're just got a lot of shit cooking.
And
All
we're
right,
lazy.
we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I have 2 more stories.
Episode 26 down the hatch. That's right, special thanks to Kent Osborne and Morgan Locke for his wonderful episode art. Uber duper thanks to our new producers Dean Pelton and Sam Lembeck. And don't forget, enter the Nintendo 3DS contest, you dumb idiot. Come on, just enter the stupid thing. What is the matter with you? Hey, rate us on iTunes. Follow us on Twitter @Grand's Virginity. And join our Facebook page by going to pigsarepeople.com. Hey, I just started a little Facebook page. Please go like it. Just search Facebook for Smith Harrison. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.